Skipping. Urgent message.
Rising sign, what's the kind? I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. And they call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial phone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk about it because it was right there. So if you haven't gone this week, call me back. Thanks. Bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. Right, bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is P. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you. And, not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk. Not being able to do those things, I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing. And I need to talk to you. So call me and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not going to work. So formulate your thoughts, processing and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am, so that you know. Bye.
When I started listening to your show, I realized I don't need to be part of no gang against females. All I need to do is know what it is to be a man, and
Hey man, I just want you to know that your show done changed my life, man. Man, I am serious. I was that nice guy, but then I went out on the block, man, and I was like, I just upped my game and was like being more alpha and being more of a stand-up guy and just taking care of myself.
Yeah, now,
man.
I listened to your show and I was like, what does it mean, Mm-hmm. Until I bought your products, understand, listen to all the diss you gave me, and yeah, that's what it is. Some people talk about, it's like they're 60 on the list.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I just when you called me, I was listening to it now, and you get this natural high from it. He kind of sparks you up. It kind of gets you going, and it gets you to to feel good about yourself, it's about to be 160
You take your characteristics that you know about yourself, and you work on those, and you improve those, and you develop a belief system in yourself that nobody can tear down. And that's basically I can apply it to every aspect of my life, not just with women. You can do it with your employment, you can do it with sports, basically anything you want to, and it gives you a strong belief in yourself.
Dean, if I had your information a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. I promise you that. And I even say this much, with what I know now, with the mind state I got now, man, I've got texts from my ex talking about, this is strange, and I didn't put these words in her mouth. She said, Ken, I really respect you.
Robert Frank, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams. Give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
Following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, your discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the... It is game time!
You've been stressing and second guessing when it come to dating. Ain't no need to worry, this advice we giving is amazing. Leveling up and the plan is progress. Time to get connected with the man mindset. Helping all my fellas till you got it together. Step it up for the better, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There ain't no limit to what you can be or who you can get. Start pulling high value women because they know you legit. This is the man mindset. Hey, wanna welcome you to the man mindset. Yeah, won't find any other advice like this. On point, never miss. It's the man mindset. Yeah, let's go. I love the way you suck my dick, bitch, and lick my balls. I know there'll never be another one like you. Never at all, yeah.
Everybody, it is Monday all day. Shout out to all my dogs out here. We got a 2-hour show. So guys, we want to go ahead and chop it up. We're going to be talking about critical traits in a woman, all right, that actually are a turn off. And gentlemen, this is why we always tell you guys out here, it's not about the body. It's about how she moves around you guys. So gentlemen, if you have a question, go ahead and put a Q in the chat room. As we always say, gentlemen, because you only got 2 hours. You know, we usually go longer than that, but you know the rules and everything. Like, guys, if you have a question, go ahead and put a Q. I'm sorry. That's the way we're taking the break. My bad. That's the way we're taking the break. Guys, I'm sorry. If you guys got a question, go ahead and put a Q in the chat. If you're texting a woman, you know you're close to getting some ass, put a T. Lines are open, 833-859-8744. If you have a question, gentlemen, we got y'all covered. Let's go ahead and chop this up. Guys, we're going to be talking about this thing, and I want y'all guys to get your crayons out because, again, this is all about women being worthy to you as a man, one thought, one mind, one way. And that's what we're going to be talking about for these 2 hours right here. Gentlemen, we're going to have videos for you this whole week and all that as well, going live and all that other stuff. So let's go ahead and get into this, man. Let's go ahead and talk about it, man. You know, when I was in the as a lad in the 70s, man, I always remember my parents used to tell me one thing, man. Used to tell me one thing. When you go out that house, you better represent my name. When you walk out that door, you are representing me, and what you do not only affects you, but it also affects me. And this is what we're going to be talking about today when it comes to women and the demand that it is when you are a man, one thought, one mind, one way. Because your world and your name, as I keep telling you guys, you are sacred. You are royalty, gentlemen. Your crown is sacred. Your throne is sacred. Your name is sacred. Everything about you, your time, your attention, everything. And only a woman who is worthy enough to show that she is worth those things are the ones that are going to deserve access to you. Because the gates are not just going to be open for a body, gentlemen. Please understand that. And that's where I think a lot of young men go wrong, because they're too busy looking at what's on the outside and not looking at how she moves around you. And this is what we're talking about. See, women need to move a certain way around you guys. And gentlemen, if you have to tell her to stop talking to other men, if you have to tell her to stop flirting, if you have to always sit around and wonder what she's doing, she's going out all the time with her girlfriends and everything. For all you young men, she's going out with her girlfriends, and that worries you. And the reason why I talk to you guys, because I know sometimes that bothers you. If she's always out and always on IG or TikTok showing her ass off and all that other stuff, gentlemen, to a man, one thought, one mind, one way, she is not ready. If you have to ask her to stop posting thirst traps, she's not ready. She's not yours. And if you have to explain why she has to do these things, okay, then she is not built for your world. She's not built for you guys, because as a man, you have to realize the thing that a woman needs to know is that every woman can't get in. Every woman can't be a part of your world. And you see, the thing is, when you learn the game and learn about a good woman who is worthy of you guys out here, doesn't need rules to behave like a lady, keyword lady, all right? She doesn't need your eyes on her at all times. She doesn't need to be warned or anything like that. Here's the truth. She should know her place, and her place is simply this, is to be a great woman, a great lady to compliment you, not to bring distress, worry, and all the things that many of you guys go through. But here's the thing that most of you guys cannot face, is that I know you like that ass and that titties and all that other stuff, but you're so afraid to walk away because in your mind, you think that she is the best thing you can get. You think that if you leave, that you'll be alone again. So you tolerate the disloyalty. You tolerate her immaturity. You tolerate her double life because you are scared to lose the illusion. You tolerate these things. And what you do in the same moment, you adjust and move your standard, your power, your identity. And the thing about the game, gentlemen, one thought, one mind, one way, get your crayons out, is that we don't choose comfort over character. I would rather be alone than be with a woman who is not loyal or trustworthy. But remember, gentlemen, we don't force women to be what we want them to be. This is why I always say we sit back and allow them to be what they need to be so we can make the determination. I would rather be by myself than sit around with someone that's going to lie and play games, gentlemen. Okay? Because I want you guys to create a place that she can be a part of, gentlemen, but also she knows how to conduct herself. And if she does not know how to conduct herself, gentlemen, she's just, I'm not going to say she's a 304. I'm not going to say she's for the streets. She's just a one-off, what we call a one-off. We're just going to smash. You want to keep your lifestyle. You want to keep them in. You want to keep on TikTok and all that other stuff. Then you know what? When you and I get together, there will never be a relationship. We just going to smash. Okay? Because, see, the thing is that women need to understand, and women, well, you need to understand that women know that a man that doesn't have a code and lives by a certain principle will always get used. All right? A person that doesn't love himself is going to get drained by the woman. And I know so many of you guys out there, I know you want something pretty on your shoulder, and I get it. but the attitude makes her ugly. Just because it looks good on the outside and the way she moves and behaves, if she wants to entertain other men, that's her right, gentlemen. I am not here to police a woman and tell a woman what she can and cannot do. But I'm just going to sit back and watch her actions. You want a woman that's going to show you dedication. You want a woman that's going to show you loyalty. You want a woman that, you know what, as I said, you could drop her off at a club and there's 100 men in that club and she turns down 200 men because she shoots them down twice. That's the kind of woman you want. The kind of woman that will come to you and say, you know what, hey, baby, because you remember as game, you always elevate women. You always educate women and things like that. You always put them on the offensive and show them how to conduct themselves when you're not around. But the thing is that I understand she looks so good and you like her body and you're worried about other men. And sometimes you allow that behavior to go around and mess things up. Okay? Because a woman who gets you too easy is always going to treat you like a placeholder. She is not going to value you. And what she's going to do is she's going to act out. Because women are going to act out when there's not assertiveness and there's not a man around. And this is what's so important. She is not going to honor who you are. See, you want a woman to realize that you are the best thing that she's ever had. And if she messes up, not only will she get replaced, but there's no coming back. Okay? And when she doesn't see you as the prize, she'll see you as a tool, something, a stepping stone, something temporary. And most of you guys, unfortunately, go through these cycles, gentlemen. And most of you guys, I get it. It's worrisome for a lot of you guys because the truth is a lot of guys going to talk to women, but it's not the men. See, what happens in a lot of young men that get mad or jealous or angry, they're getting mad at the wrong person. They get mad at another man for being a man to go in and talk to her, but they never hold that woman accountable. And that's what's so important here, gentlemen, holding her accountable. What I'm saying is that I demand certain things. And that's why I say for you guys out here, that's what we're going to be talking about today. You want a woman that knows what she needs to be around you. And if she doesn't know how to do that, you just remove her out of your life. All right? Because if I have to ask you to do something, see, gentlemen, this is why I always tell you, don't ask a woman to do shit. Because that means you're actually manipulating a reality in which you shouldn't do. I should not have her, as I said, I shouldn't have to ask you to be loyal. You've already failed if I have to explain why flirting with other men is disrespectful. You've already disqualified yourself if I have to remind you to act like a fucking lady that has worth, because a woman like that doesn't belong in your empire, doesn't belong in your kingdom. Okay? And I am not going to sit with somebody that doesn't know who she wants, why she wants. And this is why it's so important. And this is why you have to stand alone, gentlemen. You have to learn in the silence that is where the adjustments are made, in the silence. See, most women, they want everything without doing anything at all, and that doesn't make them bad people. Most of these guys will allow women to come into their lives disruptive, argumentative, disrespectful, talking to other men, messing around with other men, and all that other stuff. But that's not the game that we're talking about, because I'd rather have no woman at all than one that is going to betray your kingdom. And that's why I always tell you guys, this is why it's important to invite women into your life to be selected. That's why it's important. So I want you to understand that if you want to know her character, there are certain things that you have to watch out for. You have to watch how she moves when she thinks you're not watching. You have to watch how she treats you, okay, when she no longer needs you. And if she fails these two things, gentlemen, she is not worthy of anything. Yes, she may look good. She may say the right things. But if she is not aligned in your way and how you move as a man, this is why everything goes wrong. And I think many, many guys out here get the wrong impression and get the wrong idea about women because you're so busy worried about the next man. You're not worried about the person that's right in front of you. And you got to make sure that she is worthy of who you are. Worthy, again, gentlemen, I say worthy of you. And this is more than just trying to be mean to a woman or anything like this. You cannot choose wrong. And this is, as a man, you must choose what is right for you, because when you choose wrong, your kingdom is going to suffer. Your peace suffers. Everything suffers, your focus, because you have something that is poisonous that is in your realm that doesn't deserve to be there at all. Guys got a question? Go ahead. Question. Thank you 27 likes. Guys got a question? Go ahead. Put a Q. Lines are open. But what I'm saying to all you guys, this is how you have to move as men. I get it. No one's ever talked to you this way, and no one's ever told you that you are allowed to have a standard. And just because it looks good, gentlemen, it doesn't mean it drives good. It is something that we have always learned time and time again. You see a commercial or something, it looks good, it looks like it tastes real good, then you purchase it and it is terrible. It is awful. And I'm not saying women are terrible and awful. I'm just saying allow her to be what she is and stop trying to make her what you want her to be. Allow her to be who she is, but always remember, if she's not worthy, then guess what? We just gonna mess around. Look, if you want to smash, we'll smash. Why aren't we in a relationship? You know what I mean? You want to know why? Because you're not relationship material. You don't tell her why, because she'll then make the adjustment. Don't tell her why. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe in your vision, and you have to believe in everything you say, because when you believe in your vision and you believe in who you are, you're not going to put up with certain things. I have a question from Boxing right here. Boxing asked a question. He says, Coach, some women get through the vetting process when they and then show disrespect. Let me see. Do some women get through the vetting process and then start to show disrespect? Well, that shows a lack of knowledge of women in my part. No, what? Okay. Once a woman can recognize that you're thirsty, once you recognizes that you don't get women and you feel like she's the most important thing, she is going to act out. Because here's the question: where are you going? You're not going anywhere. So I'm going to continue to do what I want to do and why I want to do it. But see, gentlemen, this is the beautiful thing about the game. You should tell women all the time to go see who they want to see, be who they want to be with, spend time with all the guys. I have no problem saying that, Boxing, because you know what? They'll come back and say, no, I don't want to. But see, you can't, this, Jenna, remember, this is her father 101. She is not going to listen to her own father, so she's not going to listen to you. That's rebellion. Trying to tell a woman, Boxing, what to do is rebellion. So this is not a vetting. Everything's a vetting process, because every day she has to keep moving the right way, or you will dismiss her and you just remove yourself out of her life. That's it. That's how you do it. And for many of you guys out here, I get it, man. I understand that for a lot of you guys out here, that you want someone that you feel that is perfect. Okay? But there is a fantasy that never existed that unfortunately we make when it comes to women. And that's what we have to actually talk about. Because I've always told you young men out here that are watching this, you're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just it's time to wake up from the sleep. The ache in your chest and that sinking feeling that you have, it is not because you lost something that is real. Okay, she was not real. And see, when you see a woman, you see her body and you see her beauty, you then, in your mind, in the reality that you're in, fill in the gaps and pieces with judgment an expectation of what you want her to be, and then you create an illusion. And you create this woman that is not actually that person. And then when she doesn't fit your illusion, that's where jealousy comes in. That's where heartbreak comes in. That's where you worry, and that's where insecurity comes in. It's not because you lost something real. It's that for the first time, the illusion, when you learn the game, dies. The person you had a relationship with, the one that you held to such a high self-esteem and esteem, the one that you dreamed about, desired, and the one that you made excuses for, it wasn't real. Because the woman that you built in your mind did not exist. But somehow, deep, deep down, you knew she didn't exist. But I get it, gentlemen. Because most of you guys, for a lot of young men, you see what you see and you think because it looks good, it's going to behave good. It's going to be loyal and respectful. It's going to stop talking to a bunch of men and stop flirting and showing her ass on the internet. I know you want to believe this, and you want to believe this. You needed to believe in that version of her because she was the one that smiled at your jokes. She was the one that was smart enough to say the right words and look. And what happened for many of you guys out there, you cling to that version because she makes you feel safe because for the first time maybe in your life, someone saw you and you want to hold on to that. And then all of a sudden that same person starts to talk to other men, shows you disloyalty, is rude, and is putting their business and all this other shit out on the street. And you begin to be confused, but then you have this thing that is going on in your head, okay? And this is what's important. It wasn't her. What you saw was an image of her. It was a projection that unfortunately, man, you created in your mind. Because sometimes we just don't want to face, it's so hard to let them motherfuckers go that have, man, she's got ass and titties. Oh my God, she's so fine. And damn, I don't want to let her go because if I let her go, somebody else is going to scoop her up. And I don't want to lay in the silence wondering what she's doing and who is she doing it with. And you start to worry, you start to get mad. Okay? She's not the sweet, loving, gentle person that you remember. Because, gentlemen, this was a costume. And that was the mask because what she's doing, she's going to show you what she is. And it's not to say she won't change her behavior, but you cannot ask her or demand of her to change her behavior. This is who she really is, okay? All right? Self-serving. All about herself, centered in her own feelings, her own desires, her own gain. And what she has left is a fucking fantasy where you are picking up the pieces of your heart because you put your feelings in somebody that didn't deserve you. And what y'all don't understand, when you don't have the game, most of these women that say they love you don't love you. Okay? She loved the way your love made her feel. You got to let that sting, okay? We got to change things up. Because I understand, gentlemen, this pain is not about the relationships that end with you guys out here because they're going to win. Because all the ones in your past somehow are still affecting your future today. And it is a pain that you have to realize that, you know what? You were loyal to someone not only disloyal in one reality, but you were loyal to someone that only existed in your mind because you wanted her to be so loyal to you so bad that you bypass the disrespect, her talking to other men, her flirting with other guys, her going out with her girlfriends and everything like this. And the grief isn't for her. The grief is for part of you who believe that she was actually real. So what now? Most of you guys, you don't stop fighting because you want to keep and hold on to that dream, because you want to hold on to that feeling, because in your eyes, you think she's the one. You think she's the one. And all you do in the silence, because remember, silence works both ways. And in your silence, you go over the first time you met her, you rehearse all the conversations. And in your head, you're trying to figure out where you went wrong. And you just don't know where you went wrong because no one ever told you where you went wrong. And you're going to continue to go wrong until you learn this game. You went wrong because you made somebody something that she didn't earn. And the moment you make her something she doesn't earn, she knows that she can get away with it with whatever she wants to because she's met you before. The majority of the guys outside of this room are always going to give her something she doesn't earn. Kissing her ass and telling her how pretty she is, and kissing her, and not her ass, but buying her shit and wanting to take her to dinner and all this other stuff. But once you get caught in her trap, because women are smart, they're cunning, not in a bad way, but they are ganged up, is that these women out here, they will put you in a position that you're still going to chase something that you created in your mind. And she is smart enough sometimes to reinforce it. She is smart enough to, after an argument, a simple touch will make you forget. A simple "you're cute" will make you forget. A simple "I'm sorry" will make you forget. Because you keep worshiping her not in the reality of the game, but in your mind, in your memories. Okay? You never truth. Because she is not your piece. She was a fucking prison. Because you never set a standard in which she needed to become to really realize that if you don't modify your behaviors, you will no longer have my time or me. She gave you just enough to keep you hooked. And she withheld enough just to keep you starving. That's not love, gentlemen. That is motherfucking control. And women know how to do this very, very well. And all that shame you feel now that she's gone, you feel worthless. It didn't come from you. And that's why I tell all you guys out there, I get it. You want your ex back. You want her back. You want to work things out. You want to change who you are. That didn't come from you. That was part of your illusion, plus being part of her world right there, where your silence was not your strength, where you didn't believe in yourself. You labeled way too much from the beginning. From the first moment you saw her, you labeled her as something that she didn't earn, pretty and beautiful and sexy and gorgeous. But see, when you label them these things, that means she can do whatever she wants to do and get away with it. She has to be the prize in your eyes. And these are the things that unfortunately, you expect her to do. And you are not the one who failed. It's not your fault, okay? And I always say for all you guys out here, this is why everything's important for you young men. Let me grab this call right here. Area code 206, sir. What's your name, sir? How can I help you? What's up?
Hey, Coach. This is Omar. I was just calling. I was listening to the show, and I was talking to a girl going on a date, stuff like that. But I caught myself. But luckily, I've been listening to the show. But I've been having those fucking feelings too of like the Hallmark girl. You know what I mean? All that bullshit. But I am making myself just not like think like that. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to thank you for that, because if it wasn't for this show, I'd probably be going back into like that rabbit hole of that Hallmark lovey-dovey type shit.
Okay, yes, sir. Did you have a question on my brother?
Yeah. So just going forward, I mean, I'm just gonna be aware of it and just check myself. Is that so we just make it like where it's like until we start embodying it?
No. Well, you need to embody the game. Okay, let me give you an example. Right. See, one thing I always say to you guys out here, once I say this to you, Omar, you'll recognize it, but you don't recognize it right now until I tell you. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, just feel the weight of your shirt on your body, or feel the socks that's on your feet, or even think about the socks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can you feel the weight of it? Can you feel your shirt on your body now and feel your socks on your feet?
Yep.
Why do you think that is?
Because you brought it to my attention.
Right, but what did you do? You shifted your attention.
I shifted my attention.
There you go. Right. And see, that's where young men don't understand. See, because your attention is on the illusion of what you want her to be for yourself, because she has a body, because she knows how to wear makeup, because she finds the right push-up bra, because she knows the right mascara and the eyeliner and the white weave or whatever the fuck she's got on, you're caught into the illusion. So where do you think your attention is shifted to? Her.
Right.
And if you're
instead of it being me.
Yeah, you go. We have to shift our attention back to our stuff, and we have to stop rewriting the story. And we've got to start rewriting the real story of yourself as the asshole in her fantasy, the villain, the bad boy, the jerk. Because when you have the game and she starts, see, here's the thing. The moment you say she's beautiful, she's sexy, she's desirable, you then create that illusion in that story of an expectation or a judgment of what you want her to be, right? And then you shift all that, and then you have an expectation. I expect you to love me and care for me and be loyal to me and all these other things. And then when she doesn't do those things, you get upset. And then when your insecurities come in, and then jealousy comes in, and then you think about other men that she could be talking to or dating, and then you should feel like you got to compete against others. So you go through all these things versus take your heart, put it in your pocket. And when you see her, she is a nothing and a nobody. She is just a woman. She is but a woman. That's it. That's all she is. Who has to earn me. Now, see, watch this. When you start to shift your attention to there, like your socks and your shirt, right? What happens, Omar, at that point, she will then write stories in her head. See, the thing that you got to have her do when you first meet her, it is the most important question that she is going to ask. Not what you do for a living and not what you're looking for. But the moment she says, "Who are you?" it is at that point she is going to begin to write a story about you and what she needs to do to fit in your story. How she's got to modify her behaviors to mess with you. You're not so easily open. I cannot just use my femininity and my sexuality to make you buckle. But because some reason you're immune to this thing. You're like, I notice you notice me, but you don't care enough of what you see in front of you. And you're saying, I've got to work hard. And that's what's going to change the story up. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, the way I visualize it when we talk about this, and because I think about it a lot. Obviously, I've been listening to the show for a while.
Yes, sir.
But it's almost like you're just like you're just nonchalant. I mean, you don't give a fuck. You don't care because I mean, all she is. You're right. She's just a pretty woman. Like she.
No. She's
hasn't
not.
done anything.
No. You did it.
She hasn't earned anything.
Omar, no. She's just a woman.
So
you just put a label on her. She's not just a pretty woman. See, in the game,
just a woman.
See, the thing about the game is simple. It's very simple. Game is action. That's it. So pretty is what pretty does. Sexy is what sexy does. Beautiful is what beautiful does. So what does she do for me to give her sexy, beautiful, and desirable? Because if I'm sexy, I'm beautiful, and I'm desirable, then she's got to earn me. I'm not going to need her. She needs me more than I need her, because not only am I sexy, desirable, and beautiful, but I'm the one that's going to show her different things that she's never met before. I'm the one that's going to take her beyond the point of her thought process. I'm the one that's going to elevate her and educate her. I'm the one that's going to show her sexuality in ways. So I'm the prize. So she's not beautiful. She's got to earn me, and she's got to work hard to get me. And guess what? She doesn't have to. Hey, we could be a one-off. Hey, if you want to fuck around, we can fuck around. But there won't be a relationship. You don't get me. And if I have a choice between you and somebody that deserves me, hey, baby, you got to get on the back burner. I'm busy. You see what I'm saying? Okay?
Exactly.
So you got to stop neglecting your own needs. That's the problem. You were too busy neglecting you because you're shifting everything on her, okay?
Right.
All right. So you have any other questions, buddy?
No, I think that's it. Thank you. I'll call in. I'm working, but I'll catch another show.
I appreciate you, brother. Great call, man. Thank you very much. All right, guys, let's get it, guys. Lines open. We got you guys. We're only here for an hour and a half, so let's go ahead and chop this up. But as I was saying for you guys out here, is that, guys, most women are looking for love. They're looking for attention. They love attention. They love to be worshiped. And they love to dangle sex in front of men to tease them. Okay? They want you to do all these things and not get anything at all. And what I say for each and every one, and thank you for the super chat. Thank you, brother. And this is the thing that women are never going to tell you, okay? I get it. Y'all don't understand when a woman is interested in you that you create illusion on, it's intoxicating, man. I know it feels good for you to wake up every morning and get a message from her. But when it goes away, what do you feel like? Gentlemen, to change the game of you don't need to be cold with a woman, okay? You just need to be clear with a woman. You don't need to get mad at a woman. You don't need to hate a woman, but you got to see her for what she is. But at the end of the day, you can't sit around and say, I lost her. You didn't lose anything. She was never yours. She is always going to reflect what you wished was real. And if you don't make a standard, women are smart enough to run that game. As I told you guys, women have stripper 101 in their mind. They don't need a pole and they don't need to take their shirts off to run game. Because the woman that you imagine never existed. The one that you wanted to love you, respect you, and care for you. The one that you did so much for. The one that you dated. The one that you were in a relationship for. The one that you were engaged to and all this other stuff. She doesn't honor your leadership, but yet you keep rewarding bad behavior because her character is not lining up to the illusion. Her character and the way she's moving. And this is a pain that many guys go into. And this is the crazy thing. I know it's a scary, scary thing to let somebody go. And I know you go through pain and all the other stuff because you put too much out there. And so many guys, you just want to hold on to that thing. And as long as you're holding on, you're not going to win. And the reason why you are suffering right now for many of you guys out there is because you gave her your heart. You gave your heart to air. You gave your heart to someone that didn't care. That was never real. You didn't give your heart actually to the woman. You gave your heart to the illusion of what you thought she was, the expectation of sex, the judgment of being perfect in your eyes because she had the perfect body that you liked. But she was never who you thought she was. And the most painful part for many of you is that you were never in a relationship with her because you were never in a relationship with yourself. Let me go ahead and grab this call right here. Area code 531. What's your name? How can I help you? What's up?
Steve, this is Tamir. So you just said something that made me think. You said women reflect what you wish her to be.
Yes, sir.
So when she doesn't line up with your standard when you have one, that's what breaks her reality and makes her move in a certain way, right?
Well, yeah, but because most women expect to be told that she's beautiful, sexy, gorgeous, let me kiss your ass, let me give you my spine and my balls. But she never hears somebody say, hey, check it out. I'm gonna give you a chance to fuck with me. Period. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the opportunity. I'm gonna change your life, but I'm not running behind you because you're not special or important enough to be ran behind. But you're gonna mess with me. I'm the one that is luxury. I'm the one that's exclusive, and I'm the one that you got to work for because I'm the one that's gonna change your life. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And until
Wait,
now,
can you off your speaker? Wait, can you off your speaker?
before,
Wait, can you off your speaker? Because get off your speaker because they can't hear you. Get off your speaker, please.
How about now? Can you hear me?
That's perfect. They can hear you now. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, you had made a statement that I heard you say before that I was trying to look into it so much that I didn't understand what you meant. You said beauty is what beauty does.
Yes.
And it's like amazing is what amazing does.
Yes.
So that just opened up a realm of so many things that it's like I'm not looking to obtain being amazing. I just need to be amazing.
That's it. There you go, young man. Exactly. Because what you're forcing her to see that she can't see is that someone that looks to himself first and not her first. And I look to me first. So then when your action, when you reach out and say good morning without me saying anything, when you wanna let me know what's going on with, see, I should not have to ask you, what is your day like and what are you doing? If you're actually fucking with me, you're gonna tell me. You see what I'm saying? Hey, baby, this is what I got going on, because I want you to know that I'm gonna be where I say I'm gonna be at without you having to say something. And then what you're doing is that's sexy. That's gorgeous. You see what I'm saying?
I see exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, you tell a woman what to do and happy to do it. Because if that puts a smile on your face, I'm going to do it.
Got it. And then that's why some women will ghost a man, because they aren't those things.
Well, remember, young man, a woman can't ghost a man. She ghosts guys. Remember,
got it.
A woman can't ghost a person who doesn't give a fuck. She can't ghost me.
Okay.
Right. So she can only ghost somebody who put his feelings into the illusion. Remember, okay, watch this. You got to think about two circles, okay? All right. Well, let's think about a woman, but you, a circle, and a woman, okay? Let's say there's a circle in front of you and the woman, between you and the woman, okay?
Okay.
When you look at that woman, you know nothing about her. You know nothing about her. You just see what you see. You see curves, you see ass, you see titties, right? But in that circle is the illusion that you create that you think she is or you want her to be. You know nothing about her. But what you do is you think she's the perfect one for you. So then you create the illusion. It's not the woman that actually hurts you because you don't know her enough for her to hurt you. What hurts is the illusion that you create for someone you don't even fucking know.
So Steve, what you're saying is when I'm looking at her, right?
Yes.
Her circle is in front of me.
Yeah.
She'll put something in it. And then I'm like,
no. She's not doing any. Okay, look. She's walking her dog. She's on her phone. She's at a bar. She's at the gym. She's at the job. She's minding her own business. She's not doing anything with you. You see her. And the moment you see her, you create the illusion. And once she recognizes, because think about it, if you create the illusion, let's say you move in the color of red, just to give you something simple, right? Okay. So you see her, you see her body, you're like, man, look at her ass, man, I want to smash. And watch you say, oh man, she's so sexy. She's so fine. She's so this and she's so that. Then you create the illusion. You create the story. She has done nothing. She hasn't said a word to you, but you create all these things. So you act in the color red, right? So then when you when you go up to her, she doesn't see you, she sees the color red. And in her manual, when she looks at her manual under the color red, she sees a person that is not authentic, needy, thirsty, desperate, and will do anything to get between my butt cheeks.
And it's projecting.
Right. Well, no, it's not projecting. It's the story you create about her that you're telling. You want her to live up to the expectation and the judgment. And you assume that she's all these things, but you know not. You only see a body. You see nothing else. Because remember, think about this. Okay, we'll get a little deep. Don't drown. Okay. In your reality right now, okay, that you shouldn't be in. What do you how do you think the media trains you? When you turn on the TV and you look at a commercial ad, okay? When you see an ice cream commercial, do you really think that's ice cream on the TV?
It looks, yeah.
No, it's not ice cream. It's lard, it's fat. You want to know why? Because you can't put ice cream under the lights because it will melt. So what they do is they grab fat and lard and they'll shape it to look like ice cream and paint it up and make it look tantalizing and tantalizing to your eyes, because your eyes are the most deceptive thing. So it makes you think you want that thing. That's why they show you certain things and they put women in things and your clothes and all that other stuff, because you see with your eyes first when you don't have the game. And when you see with your eyes, you're in the wrong reality, because that's the manipulation. So you're already manipulated. So when you see a woman that you find that you like the curve on her, you create the story. And here's the thing. She is never going to live up to the story that you told yourself. Because you placed her on a pedestal. You started to believe in her. You thought she was the one that was going to solve all of your insecurities. She was the one that's going to be perfect. Just because she had ass and titties, but you never look behind the curtain. Because what women do is, because they got the game, they don't look. Okay, here's the problem. Because you look at her body, right? This is where YouTube fucks you over. They make you think women look at you the same way you look at them. No. They analyze and they systematically break you down. I tell you, have you ever seen The Wizard of Oz?
Yep. Pull back that curtain.
Right. So when Dorothy saw the mighty, powerful wizard, right? The guy with muscles, the guy that had a nice suit on, nice clothes, nice watch. They don't look at that shit. Now we want to remember, we create the illusion because we look at their bodies. We want them to look at our what?
Our bodies too.
Right.
What we represent.
Right, what we represent. But they don't look at what you represent. They look at how you move. They look at how you think. They look at what you think about yourself. And when you don't have the game, that's where messes things up. Does that make any sense?
Yes, it's all about how you move, think, and your behavior.
Right, but but you're saying, but you created a fantasy. And the thing is, you had to keep feeding the fantasy because of the emptiness you had inside of yourself. Okay, so you made her your escape. You made her the drug that will take you from your depression, your insecurity, your low self-worth, your low self-image, because you said in your mind, like an item that was being sold on TV, if I get her, my life is going to be perfect. And then all of a sudden, she's not acting the way you want to act. And you're so afraid remember, you're not losing her. You're afraid to lose the illusion of her. See, you never had her. You never had her. You
that
had
feeling.
you had a feeling you created and conjured up. Okay? And see, once the high of the woman is gone, then you're left with the withdrawal of the silence. And then you're grieving, you're insecure, and you're worried. You're okay, it's 11:20 Eastern Standard Time. Who is she talking to right now? How many guys are in her DMs right now? Do you see what I'm saying? So you're but see, here's the thing. You're not actually grieving her because you never had her. You're grieving the illusion that you created of her. That's what makes you heartbroken. That's what makes you want to work things out because you created a fantasy of her. And that fantasy, she didn't break your heart. The fantasy and the illusion broke your heart because you set an expectation of what you expected her to be versus allow her to be what she is. So when you had the game, I'm not looking at an illusion of her, but I'm about to create an illusion with her. See, it goes both ways.
Whoa.
See, when you had a game and she's like, who are you? I mean, because remember emotional perfect pitch, the color red, right? The color red will see these things. But let's say the color, her mind, her reality, and her algorithm doesn't know gray exists because in her world, red is the only thing that exists. There is no gray.
Okay.
There is no gray. There is no authenticity. There is no passion, charisma. There is no decisive and dominance in that algorithm. So once she sees the gray, it shifts her mind to say, who are you? The moment she says, who are you? Then she creates the illusion from a primal level, not from logic. She creates the illusion from a primal level because she's trying to figure out why you are not the color red, but you're this weird, what the fuck color is this? What is this authentic person that doesn't give a fuck? Who the fuck does he think he is? So then the emotion is going to make her emotional, which is sexual. You're an asshole. Because under the gray, the terms are asshole, jerk, cocky, conceited, arrogant, narcissistic, God's gift to women, and fuck that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about him, but she cannot control that environment just like you cannot control your illusion. Because then
and that's just from being.
Right, but what the difference is that we're not an illusion. See, watch this. See, remember there's a circle between the man and the woman, right?
Right.
Well, she's going to create an illusion thinking you are the right person, but you know what's scary? Is when she pops that bubble and you are that and that much more. When she sees that,
oh shit,
right. It's that point where then at that point, this is where she's going to start to say to herself, okay, look, I've got all these guys. Okay, you ever see that commercial? It's like 1 bowl of this equals 20 bowls of that.
No, I haven't seen that.
Okay,
no.
well, back in the day, they used to have grape nuts and I guess not Rice Krispies? I think a raisin nut. They used to have these like cereal commercials where they're like, you can eat 20 bowls of this that'll eat 1 bowl of that. Well, you're the 1 bowl. So when she's going to sit there and say, well, you know what? Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, if I like the girl kids, you like cool it now. So Ronnie is smart. Bobby is fun. Mike is this. She's going to go down every guy that has all these one things or one characteristic, but then you have all characteristics. So then it is the emotion, not the reality, that is going to say, he's the prize. And if I don't fix the behavior, I'm going to lose him. And I'm going to cut these guys off. He doesn't have to ask me. I want to do it because I want him to see that I am loyal to his dick. Does that make any sense?
Right. That's because it's like she's now, instead of going to like Radio Shack, she's at Walmart now. She can shop and get whatever she
Exactly
wants.
right. It's the same way, yes, because she can go to Walmart and go grocery shopping, go to the electronics store. She can get some food for her cat vittles. She can get something ordered. She can get some oil for her car. She can get some gardening in that place. She can get houseware there and a toy. Not a toy, but the only thing Walmart doesn't sell is they can use certain kind of toys, but we're not going to get into that. But what I'm saying is that you become that one-stop shop. And then when you become that one-stop shop, it's all changed. But then all of a sudden,
sir. Well, Steve,
yes.
Hey, Steve, I got to get back to work.
Okay.
I appreciate you. I'm going to hop back in.
All right. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, guys. We'll continue the show, guys. Got about an hour. Thank you for the call, guys. Lines are open. We got about an hour. Let's keep chopping this up. But, gentlemen, what I'm saying to all you young men out there, as a man, one thought, one mind, one way, we've got to look at what it is we're missing out on. And people don't understand there's certain things that we got to look to a woman, okay? All right? And for many of us, we have to go beyond what we see and look at the standard that we have as men, okay? A lot of women, if she moves around like she wants the perks of love, but not at the price of loyalty, then you got to change that up. She wants your love. She wants your time. She wants your energy. She wants your consistency. She wants your masculinity. She wants your attention, your presence, your protection, and everything, okay, that makes you valuable to her. But she does not want to be held accountable to the same standard. Be the only one who receives while staying free to keep you uncertain. Because in her mind, she's saying, I don't want to be owned. I just want to be adored by you. And in her mind, this is how she gets you guys, because she believes loyalty is something you got to give and she doesn't have to give back. And she believes freedom is something that she should keep. You don't hold me back. I should be free to do whatever I want. Yes, she should be free to do what she wants. But see, when you get with a woman that wants the benefits of a relationship without the responsibilities, then, hey, you can just get this dick and bubble gum. I'm all out of bubble gum. You can just get some of this dick. We'll never be in a relationship. She wants to grow with you, but doesn't want to contribute to you. She feels in her mind that you're the one that's got to keep feeding her. You're the one that's got to keep taking her ass out and everything like that. Let me grab this call real quick. Area code 661. What's your name? What's your question? How can I help you, sir? What's up?
My name is Emmanuel. Something you say a lot is that we don't have relationships with ourselves. But what does that actually mean?
Oh, what do you mean, relationship with yourself? What do you mean? What does it mean?
Yeah, you say like.
What does it mean?
Yeah, like for me to. Yeah.
Well, the relationship a man has with himself is centered all on who he is to himself. That's what makes you authentic. Remember, the one thing I've always told you young guys out here is that the worst thing that you have done is that you allow someone on the YouTube to tell you who to be. I don't want you to, I'm not here to tell you who to be. I'm telling you to think for yourself. But don't think for yourself and put a woman in that thought. See, the relationship that you have to have with yourself is a standard that I am willing to walk away from anybody, anything. I don't care if it's a dolphin, a unicorn, a smurf, a woman, parents, friends, family. I am never going to be a rug for anybody. But in your reality, you are taught to be a rug, because you were taught that you were not allowed to speak up for yourself. You just have to shut up and listen from mom and dad, from your teachers. You see what I'm saying? You wasn't allowed to think for yourself. And then you're in a wrong reality. So when you get with a relationship with a woman, because of the indoctrination of mom and dad, which is not a bad thing, and teachers, is that you uphold a woman to the same standard that, you know what? I am not allowed to speak up for myself, and I'm not allowed to have a standard for myself.
Okay, yeah, so basically no identity means I can't, like, no relationship with myself.
You're not accountable for yourself. You don't engage yourself. You don't laugh at yourself. You don't make fun of yourself. You don't have any passion for yourself. You are not loyal to yourself. You see what I'm saying? To yourself.
Yeah.
Everything in you, there's no discipline for yourself. And so you know what young men do? Is the mind will trick them and make them think that they can get disciplined by going to a dojo or they can go to a gym. That's not discipline. That's just something that you're doing because you can have all the discipline in the dojo or in the gym to do your workouts or do your routines, but you're just a empty person just doing something because you're not embodying it. And see, people think that just because you are disciplined because you go on time, your Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, or you go to the dojo every day and work out on your techniques, that you're a disciplined person, and you're not disciplined. You're not.
So what is discipline then? Because I'm one of those people that think that.
Well, discipline, see that, remember, that's an I do, that's not an I am. See, you are disciplined on things outside of yourself because that's what you were trained to do. You're so busy trained to think outside of yourself that you don't have what is called a perspective. And you don't know how to realize that the gym or the dojo is something I like to do, but that's not who I am. I am not the weights, and I'm not kicking a board. I'm not that. But then when you get around a woman, because you don't know who you are, you then want to revert to the weight or the board. And weights and boards don't talk, do they?
No, they.
But then you get nervous, you get worried, and then the illusion. See, the problem is, young man, there are no illusions when you are locked into who you are, but you will always create illusions when you are not aligned in who you are. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. So then discipline would be learning about myself rather than thinking, oh, if I wake up 5 o'clock every day, I'm disciplined, or if I go to the gym.
Because fear is still there. Fear is not in the gym. Rejection is not in the gym. Feeling less than is not in the gym.
Yeah.
You can lift as many fucking weights as you want, put yourself in front of a piece of pussy. You're going to revert back to what you are or what you think about yourself. The discipline has to start when the voice of fear, anxiety, rejection, blame, and all that other shit that runs through your head. The discipline is to turn that shit off. That's where it starts. It doesn't start in working your back. What is it? Arms, chest, back, and then legs and shit. No, it doesn't work that way.
Okay. You said turning off the voice of fear.
Right, because if you can't turn off the voices in your head, you're going to turn on the illusion and sabotage yourself. And most guys complain that women won't change. You see what I'm saying? See, then when the ego comes in, okay, because you have this illusion of what you wanted to be, and because you feel so hurt, heartbroken, you don't understand, then the mind has a way of making you angry. But are you angry at the woman, or are you angry at the illusion you created about the woman?
Oh, the illusion.
Right. And then you go to YouTube and Red Pill and Manosphere, and what do they keep reinforcing? Do they reinforce the woman, or do they reinforce the illusion of the woman through reaction videos?
The illusion through
right. So then you're tapped into the wrong source. So that means that you're tapped into the fears of being fearful. See, you're tapped into the wrong thing because there is no illusion, because there is no special woman. There's just a woman that has to earn you. See, when you move with the game, you're not looking at them. There's nothing wrong with looking at her ass and her titties. They're just like you see a nice car. Okay, what kind of cars you like? Yeah, what kind of cars you like?
Hellcat.
Okay, you like who?
A Hellcat.
Okay, so you like
Charger.
okay, so you like a Charger, right? So
Yeah.
you see a Charger drive by, but you don't create an illusion of how beautiful it is and what if it turns me down and who is it seeing and who's driving in it and why are they driving. You don't do that. You just see the Charger drive by and you recognize, like, oh man, that's tight. And then you go about your way, right?
Yup, yeah.
But when it comes to a woman, you look at her because you don't look at yourself. And then you allow the illusion to form in your head, the fantasy of what you expect her to be, or what you want her to be, or what you hope she will be. And you are going to do everything you can to hold on, not to the woman because you don't know her. She's way over there. She's at the bar. She's walking by. You see her at the gym, but you hold on to the illusion. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, so the illusion is the one that's really, the illusion I create is the one that's present in my head, not actually me looking at the woman right in front of me. So
well,
that's
she's not, she's never been in front of you. She's only been between your ears.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And yes, hey, hold on a second. Sir, you're going to ask a question about a kid's mom. Just put a Q, whatever your name is. I think sickle cell soldier. Just put a Q and ask your question. What I'm saying is that what hurts you the most is either hurt or jealousy or insecurity, is that the person you created in your mind never lived up to the story you told yourself. You told yourself. And that's why you feel a betrayal or you're angry at her. But you just didn't, you couldn't accept the acceptance that she's allowed to do what she wants. She wasn't your soulmate. She wasn't your connection. She wasn't perfect for you. You were just reflecting from your hurt, your pain, and your wounds. And she's smart enough to feed on it because you're so busy. Remember, guys, you're so busy looking at the bait, the ass and titties. You're not looking at the hook that's attached to the bait. And if you look at the hook that's attached to the bait, then you're not looking at the string that's attached to the rod. And if you look at the string that's attached to the rod, then you're not looking at the woman that's throwing that motherfucker in the water. There's levels to this. But all you see is the bait. You don't see everything. You remember, you only see the force, the bait, right?
Yeah.
You don't see the full force. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. A small part rather than the whole thing.
Right. Because women are smart enough to give you enough attention to keep you starving. A text message, her being polite. That's why most of y'all guys think when a woman's polite to you, that she wants to sleep with you or that she likes you. Because women are smart enough. They know you want to fuck. They're not stupid. They already know you want to smash. But they are smart enough to play dumb. They're smart enough to play, well, I didn't know, but they know. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you thought you were building a life with her. But in reality, you were building something in your mind. You were building a goddamn prison. That's what you were building. You became what I keep telling you, the third pig. And the third pig is the one that creates a prison. Those bricks are not protection, it's a prison. And you created a prison in your mind of something she wants to be, because guess what you do? You then imprison her. You can't go out. Who are you talking to? Why are you messaging him? You hurt my feelings. Why would you do that to me? Where are you going? Where have you been? Let me see your phone. Who is that guy? So you're actually creating a prison and trying to put her in that prison, if that makes any sense. Thank you, 73 likes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because the prison is basically based on the lies I tell myself.
Right.
Has
Because,
nothing to do with her.
right. Because remember, gentlemen, as I tell all you guys out here to understand this, the world only teaches you guys, and I will be the only one to tell you, nobody teaches you this. No, they don't teach you about croissants. I'm sorry. The world only teaches you about 3 pigs, like I told you. Remember? The world is only going to teach you when a woman is going to huff and puff and blow your fucking house down. What do? You run. Run from one fucking house to the next to protect yourself. And that's not the game. When you learn the game, you are not a prison. You standing on shit. See, when you learn the game, as I told you guys, the 4th pig, this is the thing that the world, society, and they don't want you to know. You got to create something that tells her you're not special. There's nothing special about you. I don't need you the way you need me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. And what I'm saying to you is that this is not being mean to a woman, but it makes you mean to a woman because you hurt. Because, okay, look at this. Whatever you saw, okay, what are you, an ass man or titty man? What do you like, ass or titties? Or both?
Ass.
Okay, you ass man.
Ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you see her ass, what do you say? Man, she got a fat ass. Man, I want to fuck the shit out of her. Man, I want to do this. Oh my God, I want to spread that. Ooh, man. Man, all right. And then if she starts talking to you, then you shift your attention and say, well, who else is looking at her ass? And who else is DMing her trying to get her ass? And who else is trying to talk to her to get her ass? Who else wants to take her on a date to try to get, you see what I'm saying? You create stories in your mind. But see, you don't have to create the story because you want to position yourself for her to be loyal to you. Women are not going to be loyal to you. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're not loyal to yourself.
Yeah, I was going to say that, especially not if I'm not loyal to me, yeah.
Right, because you want to beg for her to change. You're not her father. Do you understand? Her father will tell her to not stay. Hey, you know what her dad tells her? Stay away from them bad boys. He's not good for you. Stay away from him. And what do you think? Do you think she listens to her own fucking father? Fuck no. Hey, and guess what? She loves him. She loves him. She's not going to listen to you. You cannot ask a woman to change. What you've got to do is you've got to show her what it feels like not to have you around. Because remember, women can create illusions also. But does she have to create an illusion if she knows you just want her ass and titties?
No.
Then you've already failed. You put her on the high ground. You were so blinded by her body and so distracted by her smile. You were seduced by the idea of having her around you because you felt, remember that bullshit reality? She's your person. We're compatible. Man, if I can only get this woman in my life will be complete. So what do I have to modify in myself to get her? And what is she? And all she's doing is walking down the street. And then when she is not doing what you want her to do, you feel betrayed. But see, you're not being betrayed by the woman. You're being betrayed by the illusion. You see, the woman is allowed to talk to who she wants to talk to. She is allowed to date who she wants to date. She can hang out and do whatever she wants. That is her right. Yes or no?
Yes, that's her right.
Right. But see, is it her right in the illusion?
No.
No, she shouldn't. That's why would you do that to me? I have placed you on such a high thing. Why would you cheat on me? Why would you talk to other people? Why would you do that to me when all I ever gave you was all of me? But are you giving all of yourself to her or the illusion, the expectation, the judgment?
The judgment, illusion, and the expectation.
Right, because you feel that she shouldn't talk. Okay, because you placed her on such a high pedestal, you feel she shouldn't talk to other people. So the moment she says something to another guy, you feel hurt because here's a woman I place so high. How can she do that to me? But see, when you have this game, sometimes women are going to do these things, not okay, gentlemen. Sometimes they don't do what they do to you intentionally. She cannot stop somebody from sending her a DM. She cannot stop somebody to offer her a drink. She cannot stop somebody from walking up to her and saying hello. She can't stop that. But you, in your mind, you're saying you're a bad person because somebody walked up to you and you're saying hello to him. Okay, you're being polite to them. Remember, because in your world, when she's polite, that means she wants to smash. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Because you're not looking at the pattern. And see, when you have the game, you allow women to reveal themselves over time. I'm not going to rush a title. I'm not going to rush access. I'm not going to rush any of these things because I know the difference between a performance versus my motherfucking principles. And a woman who fucks with me knows that I have principles. And if she can't match those things, she can only get dick and bubble gum, and that's about it. She'll never get anything else. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So you have to ask, what kind of woman are you allowing in your space? Are you allowing the illusion in the space, or are you allowing the woman to show you what she is? You have to let, it's not what, okay, gentlemen, it's not what she is when she's around you. Because she can smile in your face and be with a bunch of other guys. I didn't say sleep with other guys. But y'all have to come to this moment to understand that she's allowed, okay, this is why the game is so dope and so deep. I know it is crazy to think that pushing her towards other guys is crazy. But let me ask you a question. Is holding her back from other guys, what has that got you? Trying to tell her what she can't do, what does that happen? You're always going to lose her. You push her towards what she thinks she wants until she realizes she wants you. That's reliable. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying that, okay, so, all right, you know how to drive, right? Right?
Yeah.
We all had this. Everybody who knows how to drive will understand what I'm talking about. When we get our license the first time, like I tell you, I want to go to the store. No, Mom, I'll go. I want to go get something. I want to go to some. I want to pick something up at the restaurant. No, Mom, I'll go get it. I'll get it. And then what you do is you get in Mom or Dad's car. Yeah, you lean the car back. You turn the radio up, and you're like, yeah. You just do that over and over again until that wears off. Until one day you're doing something. She's like, hey, can you go to the store for me? Come on, Mom. All right. You see what I'm saying? It wears off. It's the same thing with women. You've got to let that thing wear off. And the only thing is what you got to let wear off is her interpretation of you. If she knows that you have an illusion of her, what you guys don't understand, there's a certain way you're going to act around her to tell her that you have an illusion of her. And gentlemen, women are smart enough and cunning enough, and that's not a mean thing. They, again, I will tell you, I'll be the only one to tell you, they have stripper 101. They are smart. They are great. They know every move. They know the chessboard. They know everything. And if she knows how to move around you, she knows how to manage your emotions. And if she knows how to manage your emotions, that means she can do whatever she wants when she wants. And guess what? You're going to accept it. And that's the problem. Remember, you gave her access because you rewarded her beauty. You never rewarded your discipline. you have to remain disciplined and don't betray yourself by an illusion. You know, back in the day, we used to watch cartoons. What do they do when they're walking in the desert, right? They're walking in the hot desert in the cartoon, and what do they see in front of them? A mirage of what? Palm
Water.
trees, water and palm trees. Yeah. An
Yeah.
illusion. We've all seen it when we were kids. We've all seen at least one cartoon where they're in the desert and they're hot and they're thirsty. Oh my God. Then all of a sudden they see this water and palm trees and they come running and they dive in and they just go right back into the sand. It's the same thing when you see a woman. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why you
'Cause
gotta,
I'll be-
right.
Yeah.
See, discipline has to understand that, okay, listen, when she is disciplined because she's following your lead, she's not going to cut people off. It's just that she is going to talk early on. She's going to move as if you're with her, even when you're not with her. Yes, she's going to talk to other people because she likes to do that stuff, but she's not going to flirt. And she knows, and women, gentlemen, women are smart enough to keep thirsty men at a distance. Sure, they like the attention. You got to let her have that. But guess what? It's the discipline for her to when somebody goes beyond a certain point that she's got to cut them off. That she has got to say no to other people's gifts. She's got to say no to other people's dinners. She's got to say no to flowers and be loyal enough to say, baby, look, baby, you're going to be so proud of me. Not like a mother to a child, a child to a mother, like you're going to pat her on the head. She's going to be so happy. Okay, remember we were children and we got a good grade, knowing we're a bunch of fuck-ups. What did we do first? Mom, look at the grade. Mom, I passed. Mom, I got an A. I got an A, right? That's the same excitement she's going to get when somebody offers her a dinner, flowers, or something, and she turns them down because she's loyal to you. She's going to run back to you and let you know, baby, you're going to be so proud. Baby, I had this guy, man, I turned him down, baby. I turned him down. And that's what I'm talking about. She's going to be happy because she's going to feel that, you know what? I can tell you things and you're not going to get mad at me or judge me. You see, listen to me. This is very important for y'all guys to understand this about women, okay? Is that at the end of the day, okay, that people cannot handle the truth. And what do you think I mean by that?
People aren't used to hearing the truth.
Okay. If you create an illusion of this perfect Stefford woman that has come from the clouds and she is perfect because she has the perfect ass and the perfect titties, it breaks you if she brings up another guy.
Oh,
yes. Right. Because you can't, man, if just to see her with another guy or see a photo with her with another guy or see her talking to another guy or interacting with another guy, it hurts the illusion so bad because the expectation was such a lie, an illusion, right? So how can a woman say to you that, you know, there was this guy at my job trying to get at me, and then you're like, well, why are you working that job? And see, who is that guy? And why are you talking to him? And did Craig talk to you today? And then she's like, I can't tell you anything. Because every time I seem to share honest and truth, you tear me down. You tear down you hurt and break my insecurity. You make me feel like I'm shit for telling you something I didn't do anything wrong. You see what I'm saying? I didn't do anything wrong. All I'm doing is, okay, find her attractive. You're not the only one. You're not the only one, right? You have to accept that, okay? All right?
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Let me get this question right here. Hold on, caller. If you're nervous to talk to women, is that a sign of you hating yourself? No, it's not you hating yourself. It's a sign that you have never learned yourself. 513, if I asked you, Are you nervous to make a bowl of cereal? You would say no. You want to know why? Because 513, like the game teaches you, you learn yourself. And if you learn yourself, if I asked you to make a bowl of cereal, you learned about cereal, you learned about a bowl, you learned about a spoon, and learned about a milk. To a point, young man, let me show you how deep game is real quick, caller. Hold on, this young man. To a point where you know how much to put in the bowl based off of how hungry you are. You just don't fill up the bowl all the way to the top. Because if you just want to snack on some cereal, you'll put a little bit of cereal in there, you'll put a little bit of milk in there, and you'll eat enough to fulfill who you are. So it's the same thing. You learned how to make cereal. That's why you're not nervous. You just haven't learned how to talk to women and interact with women. That's why you're nervous. But back to you, big dog. Call it back to you.
Okay. Yeah. So with what you just said, you said we're nervous because we didn't learn how to talk to women.
Well,
So
you
that's
didn't, right. You didn't learn you. You learn, okay, you always learn. You learn how to walk. You learn how to crawl. You learn how to run. You learn how to ride a bike. You learn how to drive. You learned. You didn't know. You had to learn it. And once you learn it, you do it so much, you're not thinking about it. You haven't learned you. You know you, but you haven't learned you to a point where you accept you. And when you accept her, you force her to prove herself. Not to get a free walk through the door because that ass is jiggling and them titties are perking. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're basically saying like there's a certain way that I am supposed to do it specifically for me.
Yes.
But
right.
Yeah.
Because you, at the end of the day, you never lost her because you never had her. Because she never showed you I'm your. Remember, this is why I tell you guys it's so different about us. This is why I don't fuck with women. They fuck with me. This is why I don't date them and relate. They've got to prove to me. I have nothing to prove because I am that motherfucker. And when you value yourself like this, you don't trade that in for anything. When you know your worth, you don't rent it out to the highest bidder, the one that has the biggest ass and the perkiest titties. You have to live by an honor and a code and a principle that doesn't let a woman rewrite your rules just because she's pretty, just because that ass is fat, just because she said hello, just because she said you're cute, just because she said I'm hurt, and just because she says I don't want to go and eat ice cream. I'm a lady and a real man takes me to dinner. Man, fuck no, we don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Because guess what? A real woman doesn't need to write this down, gentlemen. It's important. See, when you get with real and loyal to you, a real woman doesn't need to rewrite the rules. She only needs to read them and respect them and live by them without you having to remind her of those rules. Because loyalty is not tested in romance. It is tested in resistance. And you must resist the ass and the titties and focus that off the ass and titties to your diamond dick. How does she behave when you say no? How does she act when you're unavailable? How does she respond when you're not feeding into her goddamn ego and her self-importance? Because if her behavior crumbles under pressure, then she is not strong enough not only to see you be worth your time, worth your attention, but she is not worthy to be beside you. Now, she's worthy enough to bend her ass over and tap it and send her on her way, but she's not worthy of anything else. And this is how you got to stand on this game. You see that?
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's everything. You can throw me back in. I appreciate it.
All right, dog. I'll throw you back in, guys. Got a question? Go ahead and call. We got y'all covered, guys. Let's chop this game up. We're teaching y'all this game. Guys, please get your crayons out. Got a question? Please put a Q, and we got you. Gentlemen, what I say for you guys out there is that I got to break it down for all you guys in here. Do not look for love. You've got to look at the patterns in the system. You're looking at the system as a whole, but you're not looking at the subsystem. You're not looking at the parts. You're just looking at the character. You're not looking at the loyalty. You're not looking at her being disciplined and her following your lead. You're not looking for those things. And if you don't look for those things, she knows how to run those things in you. That's why I keep talking to y'all, you young men out here. You got to watch how she moves. Don't ask her how she fucking feels, because I don't give a fuck how she feels. Listen to how she speaks about you when you're not around. And that means that when she gets around a guy that's trying to get at her, you don't have to tell her what to do. She should already say, hey, check this out. This is why, guys, I'm the only one that tells you this is how you educate her and elevate her. Don't teach her to play defense, because that's that's where y'all fuck up at. Because that's where your insecurity is. Because if you tell her to play defense, all she's going to do is sit there and keep entertaining people. You educate her up and say, this is what I want you to do. The next time you get around a guy that's trying to get at you, I'm going to show you why he's not me. All I want you to do when he tries to talk to you, just, hey, put your big girl panties on and say this. I've got a man. You have one, if you're talking on the phone or you're talking to them or something, if it's face to face, you got 1 minute to persuade me enough to show me why I should leave my man. Because if you don't do it, I'm going to leave. And that's offensive. Because trust me, guys are going to get thrown off by that shit. A woman that is taking more of an aggressive stance because her man is aggressive. Her man is dominant. And you're going to teach her to change up and stop being polite, because remember, what women don't understand, them being polite is a bad thing because they egg guys on. A woman's, I know, ladies, I'm sorry, y'all don't understand how guys are today. They think because you're nice and you're smiling, you're polite, that you want to fuck. But there has to come a time that you have to know how to be a woman around a real man. And that comes a time for you to challenge those that are trying to get between your legs, because that's what you would do, because that's what you're going to show your man, how you're loyal to him. That's what I'm saying. But as I say for you guys out here, you have to understand, you've got to look at the patterns. Y'all don't look at how she moves. You look at how she's walking, but you're not looking at how she moves and thinks. If she's entertaining other men, you've got to accept it. And I know it fucking sucks, but you have to have an idea. If she's entertaining other men, then we just gonna fuck. We're gonna smash. That's it. See, a woman that doesn't need you, okay, is always going to be the one that is going to be convinced to stay. When you have the game, you don't need to remind her not to disrespect you. She doesn't need to be managed like a child, and that's the problem of the illusion. You feel like you got to handcuff her, and guys, you can't do that. You handcuff her, she's going to break free. You cannot handcuff her. And I know, because you are worried and you don't want to lose her. You think you're doing the right thing, but you're doing the wrong thing. The thing at the end of the day, she's got to move beside you and show you that I am not worthy of you, and I need to keep working every day to show you that I need to be around you, because I know. And guys, this is not being mean to them, but every day she should ask her question, is the day-to-day he's going to get rid of me? It's the day today is going to replace me, because if I'm not on my A game, he will replace me like that. And that respect doesn't expire when the gifts stop. That respect doesn't fade when you fall back. Gentlemen, you don't feed her the gifts. You don't give her shit. She's got to appreciate the man that's in front of her to a point where she buys you things, cooks for you. That's when you know where you're at. Because if she's just getting shit from you, then all she's doing is feeding into the illusion that you have created. She should guys, they will reach out to, hey, good morning, baby. This is what's going on today. I just want to let you know, I'm going to keep you up to date. I miss you, baby. Oh, hold on. Let me get this call right here. Area code 614, sir. What's your name? How can I help you?
Hey, Steve. This is John T24 calling from Ohio.
How you doing, brother? What's going on, man? How can I help you?
Yeah, I have a question
Sure.
following up on those two previous calls.
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying correctly.
Yes, sir.
So what you're saying is the illusion or the narrative starts before you meet the woman, and it's based off of how you see yourself and how you see the world.
That's okay. That's where, okay, watch this. This is where red pill manosphere and all that motivation shit doesn't work. Let me tell you why. Because you're already broken inside. So what you think about yourself, you don't believe in yourself because you never learn yourself. You know yourself, you know what you like, you know hot from cold, you know up from down and all that other shit, but you never taken the time to learn the game, to know yourself, to say, because your kingdom, the first brick in your kingdom starts with, I love myself. I love you. Not me to you, young man. You know, you saying that to yourself, no diddy, but you see what I'm saying? Right. It's that I am worthy of love and I am worthy of dedication because I'm dedicated. See, if you are dedicated and loyal to yourself and you are in a relationship with yourself, which should be the greatest relationship, it is at that point, that is the standard in which you operate from. And if a woman cannot meet and match that intensity, then she is only a piece of ass. Hey, look, let's fuck. There ain't gonna be no relationship. Do what you want to do. And you want some of this dick, you can have it. But we can't look at a woman's ass and titties and say, I want a relationship with her. I want to date her. I want to marry her. And I want to have kids with her. You can't say that shit. Because what are you saying to yourself, young man?
Essentially, what it sounds like you're doing is, or what it sounds like I'm doing is, the woman is sort of a placeholder for that narrative in my mind. For
Yes, but nobody's going to tell you that. Nobody wants to tell you that your sacrificing and your suffering is not her. You're sacrificing and suffering because you don't know you. And you then see her and you feel like she can be the one that takes away the pain, but she's only going to amplify the pain because you never had her. She had you.
Yeah, that makes sense. And so to follow up on that, the other caller spoke about like discipline with self. And from what I'm understanding is to be disciplined with oneself isn't not necessarily just to think different, but to essentially take consistent action and behave in a way that counters that illusion.
Well, yeah, I'll give you an example. This guy says, how do I get past approach anxiety, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I told him there's no such thing as approach anxiety, he would think I'm crazy. There is no such thing as an approach anxiety because there is no such thing as a special woman enough to make me feel a certain type of anxiety when I'm around her. You see what I'm saying? But if this young man learned the game and became a student of it, he will realize that this falls under Santa Claus and Easter Bunny. But a lot of young guys don't see that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, Zach. You got me those receipts. Zach, I got you in a second. After this call, Zach, I got you, buddy. Thank you, man. Because it's and would learn the game, and he got some receipts for it. So, Zach, I'm going to talk to this guy and set it up. But thank you, Zach. But go ahead, young man. I got you. What's your question? Because I'm kind of multitasking, but go ahead. What's your question, brother?
That was basically my question. I just wanted to make sure that I understood everything correctly.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's not about understanding everything correctly. We just got to do everything we can to make sure you understand yourself. That's what's so important. Because if you can understand yourself and learn the game properly, then you will succeed with women. And that's where a lot of guys don't understand. The beautiful thing, God damn, dude, how many fucking messages you're sending? Man, wait a second. This guy is sending me a bunch of messages. Jesus Christ. All right, dog, let me see. Okay, yeah, all right, I got you. So, again, I got a young man that I wish you swiped him and print screen and sent it that way, but I appreciate it. I'll try to fix it. But young man, what I'm saying is that when you learn the game, there is no anxiety. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's really about being a student of the game and moving past that illusion.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It is about that. But you don't see what you can't see because it is very hard, no diddy, for somebody to come in and pop a bubble in which you lived all your life. Nobody wants to leave the bubble of comfort because that's the enemy. You see what I'm saying? A lot of guys don't. A lot of
the enemy is what you're saying.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that it's not the woman, it's the illusion. But sometimes we can't accept that women are allowed to do whatever they want to do. And see, the thing is, I've accepted that. And not only have I accepted it, I push them towards other guys because I need them to see the why. If they don't see the why behind a person, they're going to run back to the man that is the why or the answer. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why the game is so important. Because I'm not telling you guys, if you don't have any game, I'm not going to tell you to go push a woman towards another guy because you couldn't handle that. You can't even handle a woman talking to another guy. I'm not saying that. But when you learn the game, oh man, they're going to get upset. Just like, why are you pushing me towards someone else? I'm not pushing you. Do your thing. Do your thing. I don't want him. I want to be with you. See how that works? I'm not asking her versus who are you with and why are you talking to him? And see, that's fucked up. See, you hurt my heart. Women don't want to hear that shit.
You're just letting them exercise their free will.
Right. That's the thing that we teach. It's the free will. And if you could do that, move that way, you actually win.
All right, that makes sense. That was my only question.
All right, thank you, brother. Stay warm out there, man. I know it's cold as fuck out there, okay, man?
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate you. I respect you. All right, man. Thank you, brother. We appreciate that. Anyway, guys, lines are open, guys. You have a question, we got you guys. Got a question. Dude, I've got to, look, if you can't send those and take out what you're saying, because I don't want people to use your words. So I got to do a lot of editing. So if you can, I'll have to look at it and do editing. I'll rock this on Tuesday night show. Okay. I'll do all this on Tuesday night show, but I'll give them a sample of what it's like when you had a game with the woman. Let me see if I can give you a sample. Because I don't want to give everything away. Let me see if I can give you a sample of the woman saying something real quick. Let me see if I can find a sample. We'll continue. Give me 1 second, gentlemen. Because you're doing a lot. I see what you're doing. I know you're talking. I'm just trying to get her replies and everything. Let me see here. Let me see here. All right, I blocked this guy before, so let me turn him off. Okay, so anyway, let me continue. Let's see here. Okay, I can't get it. Anyway, let me continue, guys. We're talking about, guys. Lines open if you have a question, okay? All you guys out here. So I say for all you guys out here, let me say I got another question right here. So when you learn, hold on a second. I blocked this guy. Let me block him again. All right, so let me get this right here. So when you learn yourself, are you moving all the program of the identity that you have today? I don't know that. I can't answer that question. I don't know. I can't answer that question. I really can't answer that question because I don't know who you are to yourself or what you are to yourself. I just don't know. I'm not here to tell you that because a lot of guys, you write things on paper and a lot of you guys hear certain things. You think that just because you say something yourself, it's actually going to happen. It doesn't work that way, sir. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work by just saying things to ourselves. 850, what's your name? What's your question? How can I help you?
Hey, this is JB.
What's going on, JB?
I just have, hey, this is a quick question. So there's this woman that she offered, oh, can you hear me well? Okay.
Okay.
She offered to do my hair for free.
Yes.
And I haven't had sex with her yet. So should I still do it?
Okay, JB, I'm lost. A woman says she wants to do your hair. You mean, okay, do your hair, right?
Yeah.
And she had, okay, what does sex have to do with her wanting to do your hair?
Well, I just
JB,
like if I go to
no, this is what I keep telling y'all, man. Is she doing your hair because it's a jet? See, why does she want to do your hair? For what?
I don't know. She just offered to.
Okay, but she didn't offer you any pussy. So what is the, I don't understand. What is her doing with your hair got to do with anything, man? I'm lost.
Well, I just thought that.
That's the fucking problem. She just offered to do your hair. What do you think that means?
No, that she's fucking with me.
No, that she's what? Fucking, she's not. Okay, JB. Does she know you're interested in her?
Yes.
And what is she saying about that? Is she going on a date with you or doing your hair?
Oh, we just went on the first date.
All right. So what is the question?
Well, I think I got my answer. My biggest thing is that I know that you guys talk about, like, I guess having intent with what I do. It's like I don't want to.
But what I'm saying is I don't know your intent and what you want to do. I can't read your mind. What is it you want to do?
Smash.
Then why don't you get off and let your nuts drop and let her know after you do my hair, let's fuck. What? Because it goes to show why you don't know how to fuck. Because you're so busy trying to poke a hole. You're just like everybody else. That's your problem. You're so goddamn desperate of an illusion that you created. Why did you go on a date with her if all you want to do is fuck?
Well, not fuck, but
No. You're not gonna move you move the goalpost, I'm gonna hang up on your ass. Why'd you do why don't you call her right now and tell her that? Call her right now, live on the air. Tell her. Tell her.
Tell her what?
Tell her. After we wait, wait, stop. No, wait, hold on. 3, 6, 5, 7. No. You guys want to fake gangster. You guys want to fake that you got this big dick. You want to fake like you're that guy. Then why not tell her if you're that guy? So JB, if you're that guy, call her right now and tell her after we get done doing my hair, why don't we go ahead and fuck? If you're that guy, because that's why you're not going to get any pussy because you're acting like one. Are you going to tell her yes or no?
If that's what you want me to do, I will.
Do it. Go ahead. Call her right now and tell her. No, wait. Don't do it for, wait. You don't do it for me. You're the one that says you wanted it. See, this is what's wrong with you. This is why women don't want to fuck with you guys. You're a fucking fraud. You guys rather lie, manipulate, and deceive versus stand on 10 toes. So I'm going to ask you, call her now, not for me, I'm saying if that's what you want, tell her what you want. Isn't
okay, well, the thing is that if I told you, if I say that I want to show her why she should fuck me,
you ain't that guy. No, you're not that guy. Because if you knew how to fuck, your answer wouldn't have been, I want to get some pussy and I want to smash. See, when you know how to fuck, I'm not trying to fuck her. I'm showing her why she should get on my dick. But because you don't have the game and you are thirsty and you are needy and you are desperate, why don't you ask for what you want? Why don't you do it?
If I said that.
No, sir. I asked you, what did you want? And everybody heard you. You said, I want to smash. So ask, hey, everybody that's new here, we go by the rule of Jill Scott. And the rule of Jill Scott is simply this.
I say it like this. If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
So why don't you tell her what to do, dog? Again, what I'm saying, this is why I try to tell you guys, this is why the game is so important. You don't need to tell a woman to fuck, young man, when I'm already fucking her here, but you don't understand that because you want to get between her butt cheeks. So that's cool. I'm not knocking you because you're like, I want her to do my hair, but we haven't smashed yet, right? So why don't we get it out of the way, and why don't you honor yourself and tell her straight up? You have nothing to lose. Because anything you, listen, I want y'all to learn this lesson. Anything you do after this point that goes outside the realm of you smashing, you're a manipulator. Because you want this one thing, but you're pretending to be something else. And then this is why you guys always want to get mad at them, call them ain't shit and 304s and she's for the streets, but you're not man enough to ask what you want. So go ahead and call her. Don't do it for me, JB. Do it because you want to smash. Isn't that what you said?
I said that, but I said that because I knew you'd be saying that I'm a fraud.
Well, no, go ahead and do it. Call her right now. Let's get it out of the way. Come on. Call her right now. Let's get it out of the way.
What the hell?
Let's get it out of the way. And young man, if you ever say that thing again, you got to get the fuck out this room. We're not gay or homosexual. Come on, JB, let's go. You have her number on speed dial. Call her.
My answer though.
Hey, if she doesn't answer, you leave her on answer machine. On her answer machine, hey dog, I'm hanging this phone up.
No,
see guys.
That wasn't my answer.
What?
That wasn't my answer.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.
This is what I keep trying to tell y'all. See that, gentlemen? And y'all want to blame women. Y'all want to get mad at women. And y'all think women are bad. And this is why y'all lose with women, because you don't have a standard to yourself. Gentlemen, there is nothing wrong with wanting to smash. There's nothing wrong with wanting to smash. The problem is, gentlemen, y'all have, what are you saying to yourselves, man? You don't need to lie to women. If you want to smash, ask for what you want. You ain't gonna get it. And that's why y'all get mad. Because you think because she smiles at you, you think because she asks you about your day, you think that she was kind to you, that she wants to give you something. She doesn't. Let us continue. This is why you need to hear this, okay? And I need you to accept it. She is not yours. And the woman that you created is not real. You didn't lose her. You lost the lie. You lost the performance. You lost, the illusion. And you lost the character she played in the movie that you created in your mind. And that's why you get upset with women. When she smiles at you, you think she wants to sleep with you. If she's polite, you think she wants to sleep with you. If she asks you how your day is, you think she wants to sleep with you. No, that's not her wanting to sleep with you. This is why your mind messes with you, because it keeps replaying the moments that you miss. Okay? And this is why you got to force her to be more than her ass and her titties, gentlemen. For all you young men out here. All right? When you deal with a woman that wants the benefits of a relationship without the responsibilities, you got to let her go. Because if a woman treats the commitment like a subscription that she can cancel anytime without a penalty, then guess what? She's always going to tell you and show up and tell you, I'm not in the mood. How many of y'all guys have heard that from a girlfriend, a fiance, or a wife? I'm not in the mood. I don't feel like it. How many times do you have a woman disappear when accountability knocks on the door? How many times you with a woman that avoids structure? Because see, loyalty is not hard for her, okay? Because she knows so many men will let her slide when her character ain't shit. And this is why you must elevate her and educate her and show her that she is nothing until she proves her value and worth. As I showed you guys before, gentlemen, this should be for all my my geeks, for all you that don't understand why I have this hammer. This hammer is what I keep trying to show you guys. This hammer represents your name. This hammer represents who you are, the love that you have for yourself, your accountability, your authenticity, your decisiveness, everything, your dominance, everything, gentlemen. And for all you don't understand what the hammer is, because y'all think it's just a hammer, only those that are worthy can lift the hammer. But in your world, you're saying, because you have a fat ass and some titties, here's my hammer. Because you said hi to me, here's my hammer. And we don't do that as men. She has got to show you that she is worthy to lift your hammer. Because if she is not worthy, she is nothing but a piece of ass. And if she's a piece of ass, go ahead and ask for the ass and let her know, I don't want to have a relationship with you. I just want to smash. That's it. And that doesn't make you a bad person. See, you want a woman to learn, and if you educate them and elevate them, you're going to teach them that here's the thing. A woman does not build, okay, from the outside in. You teach her how to build from the inside out. That is why most of y'all guys messed up, because her identity, remember guys, this is why I tell you, I'm the only one to tell you, don't get to know her. You should never want to get to know a woman. Write this down. You should never want to get to know a woman. And I know y'all think I'm fucking crazy, but listen, game it out. She is nothing but the subtotal of every guy before you. And I didn't say every guy she's sleeping with. Every guy before you is what you see right now. And that's when no one is going to teach you that level of the game. Listen to me, guys. I'm saying every guy that has paid, bought her dinners and flowers, every fucking sucker out there that has moved her fucking shit for her, every sucker out there that if something breaks, every sucker there who has fixed something for her, every sucker out there who has been a shoulder to cry on, every sucker out there that she manipulated out of a goddamn dinner, every sucker out there who has kissed her ass, who has bought her Christmas gifts, Valentine's Day gifts, every sucker out there that is in her DMs right now. Gentlemen, this doesn't make her a bad person, because we don't have to talk down to a woman. I am telling you, I'm bringing you up. But you have got to understand the information I'm giving you. You're not going to understand. This is very important. She is the subtotal of every motherfucker before you. And her identity, and this is what she doesn't know, and this is what gives you the advantage here. This is why we don't want to get to know her, because her identity is a collage of borrowed traits from men who have kissed her ass. A mixture of trending ass kissing captions and secondhand bullshit that made her think that her pussy is valuable, that she is special. All that bullshit. That's what you shouldn't be talking to. Fuck that. We're not talking to that. Because, gentlemen, if you talk to that, then that's going to be a standard of, you should take me for the steak and you should buy me something, because a real man takes a woman to dinner. A real man buys a woman a gift. A real man does all this bullshit and all, and I don't have to give my pussy away to him. And the worst part of that is that she doesn't understand your power, because all she knows is a performance, pretending to like her when all they want to do is smash and get that ass. Shout out to the 126. And what I'm saying to you guys out here, this is not to tear women down. It's to say that you're just not special. And that's not being mean. But when she talks to you to try to dominate you and not to understand, oh, she's got to go. See, a woman that is going to be loyal to your dick, no diddy, gentlemen, is always going to be the woman that is going to speak to you to connect. She's going to speak to you to understand and honor your leadership and the fact that you're controlling the relationship. And every conversation that you have with her should never be a weapon. It should be a bridge of understanding, because as a man, we elevate them and educate them. We don't argue with women, and we don't disagree with women. And sir, hold on one second. Young man, I know you're immature, but wait, no, I got you. I got you understand. Wait a second. Young man, you're not a real man because what I'm saying to you, sir, I'll show you why you're not a real man.
Man commandment number 2, emojis. Women use emojis to describe femininity and thought. If a man uses emojis, he may have a little sugar in the tank. If you're going to use an emoji, use the 100 emoji to define and describe what you think or how you feel about a statement. Only cupcakes use emojis. Soak up this game.
So what I'm saying to you, young man, is that I get you, and I'm not here to tear you down. I already know your story. You know you can't fuck. You know you can't turn her on. You know you're not authentic. You know you're not desirable. You know in your world you're just an average guy running an average life that is not of any existence, and you're sleeping. And what you want to do is you want to hide behind your pain. And if you want to do that, that's cool. But you're not a man because you say you're not a man. You're not a man because you don't believe you are one. And look how sad you are. And what's even sad is that you want to hide behind your femininity, and you're laughing when you're crying on the inside. And it's cool. It's cool. It's just what you are. But see, young men, I'm not here to tear you down. You just don't need to understand why you will always get used, manipulated, dogged out, and disrespected. Because look how you feel about yourself. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. But see, guys, they don't want to soak up this game this way. Okay? All right? And for many of you guys out here, okay, what is very, very important, I say to all you guys, we'll do a few more real quick, is that this is why I tell you guys, you got to change everything in the way you move. You got to stop giving women power through your fantasies, and you have to give her control by not needing her to be the dream in your mind and the illusion. That's where she had you, gentlemen. And that's what you don't understand. There's nothing wrong with you guys. But this is where most women thrive, where you get weak. It's the gap. When you lock into yourself, there is no gap, because the fog would uplift themselves, and you will see yourself, and you will see a woman who will try to manipulate you, because they will do that, and they will make you feel a certain kind of way. And you got to make sure that, okay, what I'm saying, okay, all you guys out here, all right? And for all you guys that have problems with women, this is why it hurts. Because it feels like she's betraying you. It feels like you're being rejected. And it feels like you're not good enough. But guess what? You were always too much for someone that was never ready for that depth, as we tell all you guys out here. And sir, you don't need to explain yourself. We already know who you are. We already know who you are. You don't have to say we misunderstood. Because dog, dog, let me get on to the next question real quick. We'll do a little bit more and we're about to rock this out. When you put your bid in and tell a woman up front that you want, but see, that's not the bid. Okay, 513. I don't think you understand. That's not a bid. That is a desperate guy that doesn't know how to hit the bottom. When you walk up to a woman and say you want to smash, that's not a bid. See, you guys are using the wrong game and the wrong kind. Nobody said, why would I, if I'm the prize, why would I walk up to a woman and be like you and show her that you're like everybody else? See, the reason why you're not getting any pussy is because you don't know how to fuck. And the reason why you won't ever say that you want to smash, because you know you're not smashing. And unfortunately, young man, and it's no disrespect to you, you have watched so much porn that you have gone deep undercover and you have created a reality in your head that you can walk up to any woman and she's supposed to open your legs to you. So you don't have a bid. You are a liar, you are a manipulator, and you ain't shit. So please don't come in here with that bullshit. Because if you want to lie to a woman, go to the red pill, the manosphere, or find a pickup line. But over here, we don't talk to women like that. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Come on, man. All right. Now, hold on. Let me give you an education. Sir, please grow the fuck up. I appreciate you. But even though you look nice in your suit, no Diddy, you are a very ignorant ass person. I want you to understand, I'm going to teach y'all something. When you don't have the game, no disrespect, young man, I'm going to educate you on something because hopefully after I lace you with this, you're going to stop acting like a woman and move like a motherfucking man. When you are authentic and you have a standard and you are dominant and you are disciplined and the world revolves around you, you don't give a fuck. But when you don't understand yourself and you are hurt and you are insecure and you are desperate, you are automatically going to try to tear someone else down to put yourself up. And men don't do that shit. 503, what's your name? What's your question? How can I help you?
What do we do when we're live?
Sir, did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? Yes or no?
I did hear.
No, you didn't hear what I said. What is your name?
Yeah.
What is your name?
My name is Jay.
Okay, Jay, why do you think I asked you what your name is? Why?
Because you wanted to know.
No, because I need you to let women know who the fuck you are.
But you're not a woman.
But if you don't leave, well, you know, hey, Jay.
Yeah.
This is not for you, buddy, okay? Go to the red pill and manosphere, okay? I can't help you. Have a good day. Nope, I can't help you. I can't help you. See, gentlemen, I'm not going to talk to a wall. I'm not. And if you don't want to listen to information, I am trying to teach this, all of you males, that your name is everything. And you've got to stand on your name. But that weak motherfucker, I don't want to talk to, and I'm not, man, shut your ass up. Anyway, thank you. The bid is not to manipulate. I appreciate it. But as I say for all you guys out there, all you young men out here, okay? This is not, and no disrespect. I got you, big dog. With no disrespect. I listen, I'm not trying to knock you. I'm trying to help you. I don't want you to be mad at the fantasy and through the fantasy you start regurgitating red pill rhetoric. This is going to suck. But I'll tell you, my mom and your mom and all of our moms were fucking and sucking for the streets too. All our mom, hey, the woman that we find to the highest standard is a woman, and she was doing all the shit they're doing today. So we cannot turn, and this is not about, tearing down your mother and tearing down a woman. I'm just saying, dog, we got to stop placing judgments on people until we force them to show us who they are, okay? This guy says, if I'm genuine and authentic, but I don't activate my primal part of a female desire, how do I? But see, you're, okay, sir. All right, sir. That's like saying, if I'm a doctor, how do I operate? Sir, what you got to do is stop lying to yourself, okay? You cannot unlock female. You're acting like a female, okay? All right? And that's what I'm saying, okay? And what I'm saying to you, young man, is that this is the problem. Primal desire, okay? You want to know the answer? I don't think you want to know the answer. Well, I'll tell you the answer. When a woman meets you, all you guys out here, y'all want to know the answer? Lock this down. When a woman meets you, regardless of your car, your clothes, and your muscles, if she doesn't feel self-motivated, if she doesn't feel your sexual confidence, if she doesn't feel your courage, if she doesn't feel your passion, if she doesn't feel your dominance, if she doesn't feel your charisma, if she doesn't feel your dick control, if she doesn't feel your discipline, your perspective, your maturity, you lead by example, if she doesn't feel your social skills, if she doesn't feel that you are truly honest and transparent, if she doesn't feel your presence, your authenticity, your laws, your rules, if she doesn't feel that, and that's just a tip of on the top of a needle, then you will never unlock sexual desire. You will only unlock, I'm hungry, I want to eat, and buy me something. Okay? You're only going to unlock that if she doesn't feel your empowerment, if she doesn't feel your clarity, if she doesn't feel that you have an ability to teach her, if she feels that you don't have an ability to inspire her sexually, if she doesn't have ability of you sharing your vision, then she is not going to have that sexual thing unlocked. If she doesn't feel that being with you, undressing for you, and touching herself around you, if she doesn't feel that that's going to be a reward, like her dildo in her fingers, then she is not going to unlock that primal inside of her. If she doesn't meet a man who has a set group of expectations, if she doesn't feel decisiveness, if she doesn't feel that you are consistently consistent, you have the ability to pivot, you have the ability to walk away, you're tough-minded, and you don't make it about her pussy, you are not going to unlock her primal. If she feels fear, anxiety, thirst, desperation, or creepiness, you are not going to unlock her primal. If you don't have the thing, if you cannot make decisions, if you are not creative by making her smile, if you can't make her smile, you can't make her laugh, you can't make her blush, you can't make her think, you can't make her react, you don't know how to be sexual, kinky, dirty, nasty, naughty, then guess what? You're not going to unlock her primal. If all you do is ask her what she does for a living and ask her a bunch of questions, you are not going to unlock. This is why you're going to have a problem. Because you're not him. You're not him. And when you're not him, you act like them. And when you act like them, you get treated like them because they all don't believe in themselves. That's what you got to understand about this game. And this is not tearing you young men down. It's trying to get you guys to change the game. If you want her to want you, you've got to want yourself. And if you don't want yourself first, you're not going to get her at all. You're going to have to wait in line like every other guy that's actually running behind her, gentlemen. Please listen to what I'm saying. I got you guys covered. Gentlemen, what I'm saying that I know that a lot of you guys are confused. I know you're upset. And I know there's some woman right now that you want to talk to. Maybe there's some woman you want to smash. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem isn't that you want to smash. The problem is because you watch porn or you watch a YouTuber, you create a reality that women want to sleep with you because they smile, and that's not how it works. Women don't want a man to worship them. They want a man to understand them. They don't want control. They want to lose control by the connection you have with yourself. That is why a lot of you guys are going to have the issues and the problems that you have today. Because many of you guys don't understand, at the end of the day, you were never supposed to play something that I keep telling you that was rigged from the start. And this is not about communication with the woman. This is about combat, gentlemen. I am telling you right now, she does not care about your clarity. On a primal level, she only cares about your dominance. Okay? She wants to feel that being around you is not only going to be worth her time when she's with you, but when you're not with her, she's going to miss every inch of you and every part of you, gentlemen. You see what I'm saying for all you young men out here? This is why a lot of guys lose, because y'all are sabotaging yourselves and you're too something you want her to be. You cannot ask a woman to stop talking to other men. She's just going to do it when she recognizes that you're him. And when you're him, the pattern starts to change. Everything begins to change. But the only way the change is going to happen to all you young men out here, and I need to keep saying this, it's not your fault. You're not a bad person. Okay? You have to understand that she is not worthy of you. She doesn't deserve you just because she looks good to you. She's got to work for you. And you have got to stop asking why or how can I get her, and start asking yourself, what can I do to get me and understand me and to love me and to appreciate me? Stop asking why she switched up and start asking, when am I going to walk away from this woman? Because if you don't love yourself, then you're not going to get the love of a woman, gentlemen. You want her to love you. You want her to be with you. You want her to be a ride or die and all this other shit you see on TV. But what are you doing to get that from that woman, gentlemen? What are you doing? How are you moving? What I'm saying to all you guys, this is why it hurts you guys. Because when she left, she didn't walk away from you. Women are going to break up with you and women are going to leave you. That's how the world works, gentlemen. But what you guys don't understand, what hurts you is not her walking away. It's that she shattered the story, the expectations, and the judgments that you made because you assumed that because she smiled at you, said I cared about you, she was going to be the perfect person for you. And that's not true at all. You didn't lose the relationship because there was never a relationship, because you never had one with you. because you unfortunately built a temple in your mind to worship her. And you carved her into this thing and you lifted candles and placed it around her. But that's not love. That's projection. That's desperation. That's neediness. That's need to connect with somebody. And that's why many of you guys are broken on some aspects. But there's nothing wrong with you. But she's smart enough to feed into those moments and hit you with sexual waves of a dopamine rush that's going to give you a high. You can pull that shit away with no texting for a day, or a one-word answer, or saying I need space, or saying I don't think this is going to work out, or saying I don't like you anymore, or saying let's be friends, or saying I don't see you like that, or saying like you're a brother to me. I know that shit hits you hard, gentlemen. But this is why the game is so important. Because women are smart enough just to keep you around long enough to keep you hoping, to keep you chasing, and to keep you thinking that you actually got a chance, and you don't. Because you made her your motivation for your growth. You made her the connection that's going to make you a better man. You made her all the things that you shouldn't have done that because you didn't realize that you were not looking at something real. You were looking at a fantasy. And the only way you can break that chain, gentlemen, is start to look at yourself, understand yourself, and appreciate yourself. You have to remember, guys, at the end of the day, the women are just going to move. Okay? If she is always trying to change you and not herself, you got to let her go. She does not evolve with a man, then she's got to go. You've got to demand growth from a woman. And you've got to demand her to be more than what she is. How do you do that real quick, guys? Let me lay y'all a game. If she asks you for money, don't give her any money. Educate her ass on how to save money. You see that? Let me borrow a couple of dollars, so I need a little bit of gas money because I don't have no money. Well, let me know. I'm not going to give you no money, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a lesson in how to save your money. But I don't want a lesson. I need some. See that? See that, guys? Because women have a tendency to switch jobs like purses, dresses, shoes, and everything under the sun. They look at routines and relationships like outfit, thinking new surroundings will fit old patterns, but nothing changes. And she is never going to change because everybody's going to be too afraid to correct her and too afraid to show her that you don't matter. What matters is that if you are not following me, there's the door. And this is not a dictatorship. You want to complain? There's the door. And I say for all you young men out here, this is why your life has to change into the reason why your life has to change in 26, because I believe in you. I'm just trying to get you guys and all you young men to actually believe in yourself. What I am saying to you guys, and this is not being mean to women, but it's just tough talk. I never, ever fear losing a woman because I'm never going after a woman. I position myself for her to fuck with me. And I'm never going to make myself free to a woman who doesn't fear or worry about losing me. Write that down. See, guys, this should be a break here. Listen to me. The ones that want to fuck with you are going to be the ones that fear losing you. And if she fears losing you, now listen, I didn't say manipulator. I didn't say manipulator. But on a primal level, they are going to fear losing you. And when she fears losing you on a primal level, she will make the proper adjustments. You never sit around worrying about losing her. You are not cruel. We're not mean people. We're just motherfucking calculated. I don't threaten my presence of losing me, okay? I don't need to pull away. If she is not showing me anything, then I'm gone. If she's not busting her ass, I'm out. Gentlemen, when you learn this game, and all you guys out here, this is not being, I'm not saying be mean, be cruel. This has nothing to do with her insecurities, but in a certain sense, it has everything about making her feel secure. When she can feel you and feel your dominance, for the first time, someone's going to click in her. And she's going to not think about, oh, he just wants my ass and my titties. There's going to be a shift in her behavior. And guys, y'all need to understand this real quick. Is that at the end of the day, she should wonder what life is going to be without you. You need her to stay up at night wondering, what did I do? You don't need to, I don't want you staying up all night worrying about her. Because if you worry about her, she knows how to just stay and pretend she's out all night just to make you mad, jealous, or upset. This is not being about being cold or selfish or anything like that. This is about you being connected to yourself. Not be the emotional safety net for her bad decisions. You can't do that. Okay? You cannot be the person that is always available for disrespect. A woman that's beating around the bush and bullshit. And I'm not saying she's got to open her legs up to you, because that's her right. She has every right to say no and every right to say yes. But this is not about that. This is about how you are as men, one thought, one mind, one way. And if you give her a routine, then she's going to play on a routine. I don't beg, I don't barter, and nor should you gentlemen out here. Okay? But we have to stop thinking about them first and put ourselves first. And we could do that. We change the game up, okay? And I say that for all you young men out here. This is how you learn the game, and this is how you grow. All right, guys, so we're about to wrap it up. But gentlemen, I do appreciate you. Last round of questions if you have them. But gentlemen, I just want y'all to know this. There is nothing wrong with you. Now, guys, we have a show tomorrow at 11. Then we have one tomorrow night. We do a double show tomorrow, gentlemen, and one show on Wednesday. But guys, we got y'all, man. And I don't want you to beat yourselves up. I just want you to ask yourselves, the next time you see a woman, here's your, guys, I want to leave you homework. Get your crayons out. Homework assignment, okay? And this is not to change you. It's to open your eyes for the first time. When you see a woman that you want to smash, after you say, look at that ass and look at her titties and I want to smash and I want to bend her over and spread her butt cheeks or whatever you say in your mind, I want you to take a step back and I want you to ask yourself, am I about to create a judgment or an expectation? Now, gentlemen, real quick, let me show y'all something because this is going to get deep. If you see something you want to smash, which is perfectly cool, and you don't go over there and talk to that woman that you want to smash, then you are creating a judgment, an expectation, which is going to equal a fear and an anxiety of putting yourself down. So you're going to know, you just need, gentlemen, for all you guys out there, you just need to know where you're at. Many of you guys don't know where you're at. Please write this down. In order for you to know your assessment of where you are. And when you see her and you looking at that ass and titties and you don't go over there and talk to her and you pause and you wait and you hesitate and you're thinking, then this is the moment that you have to realize you're creating expectations, judgments, and stories in your head. The only way you can stop the story is by moving away from the story and moving towards the woman. Okay? All right? That's what I'm saying, okay? Sir, what are you talking about? You're genuine when you call. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You were genuine when you called. Who are you? Who are you? What are you talking about? What do you mean you were genuine when you called? Who are you? Who is this motherfucker? Who are you? You talking about you were genuine? Is this the guy that was challenged that I tried to teach something to, and he tried to be a dumbass? Is this the guy? Is this the guy? All right. Oh, he's the guy that said you're not a woman. Oh, it's that guy. Oh, it's that guy. I'll call him back real quick. I'm a nice person. So what's your question?
Yeah.
Get off of your get off your stomach.
Let me ask the question.
Get off your stomach. Get off your stomach. Get off your stomach. Sit up and talk like a man. What is your question?
My fault. I was I'm connected to Bluetooth, but my question is, well, as a student, I was
No, sir. You're not a student. You're not a student, sir. You're not a student.
No.
Sir,
okay, hear me out.
I'm not going to hear you out. I'm correcting you, because if I don't correct you, you're going to think you're something that you're not. You're not a student. What's your question?
Okay. See that right there? What we just had, like that interaction. So, trust me, I'm with you. I've been
You're not.
following,
No,
like,
you're not. No, sir. It's cool. You're not. Action equals truth. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So when I was giving you correction, you didn't fucking listen. You wanted to correct me. Fuck you. You ain't correcting me, because you ain't on my level to even think that you could correct me.
I'm not trying to be.
I was trying to tell you something that your father, no disrespect, didn't teach you. Your name is everything. And when you speak to people, you tell them and introduce your name. But you were talking, well, you're not a...
Well, Steven, you're not a woman.
Sounded like a goddamn girl. What's your question? What is your question?
Okay. So my question is what is the spirit? What is it? Not even just the spirit, not on the religious aspect, hear me out, but disease, deception, right? What, like, are you not worried for your, like, self giving this out?
Sir, how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay. Why don't we talk about the guy who can't get a piece of pussy or make a woman's pussy wet if he threw water on it versus the silly shit you asking me? But if you want to ask me that question, please understand why you lose with women. What do I care about? What disease?
No, not disease.
What is your question?
So the deception that every man is in, or almost.
Sir, what deception?
The deception of everybody acting, right? Because no matter how many times people understand and get what you're saying,
sir, you don't understand and get what you don't understand and get what I'm saying, because you're not a student of the game. You understand what I'm saying, but you don't get it because you're not a student of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about? I
don't want to give out too much information.
You're not giving out.
I know.
You don't know anything. You know nothing.
But the questions I'm asking you won't answer.
Sir,
So
what is your fucking question, man? What is your question?
I asked you already, but let me ask again, okay? Hear me out. Okay? So the deception that you're talking about,
Sir,
everybody being stuck in la la land, right?
What about it?
Right? So that right there. Why are we what is that? What is it called?
Oh my God.
Oh man. No. Oh.
What is the I don't sir. Okay, sir. Did you go out this weekend?
I did.
Where'd you go?
I went to a spot called Jackie's.
Did you talk to any women?
Yeah, I did. I was kind of minding my own business, though.
So then what?
Wasn't really approaching them.
We don't approach women, but why? Okay,
Yeah.
Sir, if you're bad with women.
Am I bad with women? Is that what you asked?
Sir, we know, everybody in the room knows you're bad with women because you can't even, they even know you can't even articulate yourself like a grown-up. Okay? Okay? So let's slow this down.
Yes.
What is your question? I will answer it. What is your question? You're asking about deception. What is your question?
Okay. That deception, I was asking, what is that called? Because if there is a name to it, most people would just be oblivious or,
Sir.
you know.
Sir, slow down. Don't get frustrated with me. The problem
Sorry, I'm
is,
just
no,
trying to
listen,
word it
relax. It's
correctly.
okay. Relax. It's okay. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a student of the game, you don't name shit.
Right.
So why are you looking for a name?
Because I'm to a point where it's, so yeah, I love women. I like women's bodies, yes. And I want to be with women, but I love myself
You don't?
way more, right?
Okay, sir,
No, hear me out, hear me
sir.
out.
I know, wait, give me a
Let
second.
me make
Wait.
the point.
Sir, I'm going to let you have a point, but you're fucking lying. You don't. So please don't sit here and lie, okay? Please. Can you please not lie? I'm trying to help you, but I can't talk to a liar.
I know.
So can you please
But
listen?
here's the thing.
We
don't know each other. I'm
sir,
being
I don't,
genuine.
sir, my God, I can
Right.
hear in your voice, you peace sitting down, sir. I'm trying to be nice to you. Please, sir.
I know.
Sir,
Yeah.
listen to me, please. Do you want my help or don't you? Do you want it or not?
Yeah.
So can you please stop lying to a person who loves himself when you don't even like yourself, please? Because if you loved yourself, you wouldn't be asking me these questions. So can you please just honor and realize that I'm not trying to be mean. So please stop pretending you're something that you're not, okay? Please?
Yeah.
Okay. So please, what is your question? I'm trying to help you. What's the question you're asking about this deception? What deception are we talking about?
The deception of following right behind a woman, right? Like everybody is in here trying to, gain from you. Right?
They're not. What are you talking about? That's not true. Some listen, some bird watch like you. So what are you talking about? Trying to get what from a woman?
Sex.
What?
Right?
Wait, so let me get it straight.
No.
Wait. Let me get.
No,
Wait. Do you know how long I've been doing this, young man? Do you know how long I've been doing this for?
Yeah, a long time.
A long time. I've been doing this shit before you were swimming in your daddy's nuts.
That's why I watch your videos.
No, this is why you're an ignorant ass fool. When have I ever, since I've been doing this, tell you to run behind some pussy?
No, that's not.
No, that's what you said. No. I'm just taking what you said. When have I ever done this stuff to teach guys how to beg and quibble and rip their spine out for a piece of pussy? When have I ever done that?
Never.
So then why are you moving? Why are you saying that about me then? They're not here for that. That might be your reason, but they're not here for that. Well, but what is your question though?
Okay. My question is, I'm looking at it from, right?
Sir, sir. Who?
All right, let me.
Sir, who, what, when, where, how, why? That forms a question. What is your question?
Okay. Yeah.
Sir, relax.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out how to word it correctly.
You're a grown up. Word it,
sir.
Right? Just word it. Just say it, please.
All right. So I was telling you, I am very confident, conceited, is what I've been told, right?
By who?
Love myself.
Wait. By who? By who?
Women.
Okay. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
A woman tells you you're confident, cocky, and conceited. What's your reply so I can show you your line? What's your reply, Mr. Confident, arrogant, and conceited? No, don't giggle. No.
No.
These are teachable moments. These are teachable moments, guys, because a lot of you guys like to live this lie. So if you are that guy that's confident and arrogant and conceited, and a woman says that to you, what are you saying to that woman?
I would just say you get what you get, and then I would look the other way if they didn't like it.
It's never too early to teach them about losing.
Facts.
We them, boy.
So you're telling me a woman is saying that you're confident, arrogant, and conceited, and you walk away like a little girl looking for her Tampax?
No, because I know my worth.
No, I'm asking you,
right?
Why is she saying you're confident, arrogant, conceited? What are you saying to her that she said that you're confident, arrogant, and conceited?
Swear I carry myself?
Sir, I didn't ask, sir. Okay.
I answered your question.
Okay, sir. We all know, everybody in this room knows how you carry yourself. You're a mark. So what I'm saying to you, you're telling me that a woman that doesn't know you just walks up to you and says, oh, you're confident, arrogant, and conceited?
Well, after I talk to him.
Oh, okay. Wait, no. Stop. What do you say to the woman, as I asked before, for her to say that, sir? What do you say to her? Sir, you just made a statement. You just said that when a woman says that you're arrogant, confident, and conceited by what you say to her, we're all asking you, what do you say to a woman that makes her say that?
That's the thing. Sir,
listen, sir, please listen to me. I am being patient with you. Please, okay, please. I'm being very patient. I need to ask you, do you have a handicap or mental disability?
No, I don't.
Okay. I'm going to slow it down because apparently there's something that you're not articulating in this conversation. All right?
Yes.
You said a woman says that you are arrogant, conceited, and confident. Okay. You said because of what you say to her. Yes? That's what you said. You said because of what you said to her. That's what you said. Yes?
Okay.
No. Yes or no? Right. So stop.
Yes.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
I'll play along.
Stop. No, play along. We're not playing along. Because I don't like wasting my fucking time. So young man,
but I'm trying.
Stop.
Yeah,
Call it. Listen, please. can you please tell us what you are saying to the woman for her to say that to you? What are you saying? And start it off with, Steve, I tell them. What do you say to them? That's all I'm asking. What do you say? And say, Steve, tell them. Please, what do you say, sir?
Yeah.
So, sir,
thing,
can you say I'm lying? Can you just say I'm lying? They don't say that, please. Can you just be, sir? Yes, no, sir. Okay, let's just give me one woman. Just give me one woman that has said that you're confident, arrogant, and conceited. Give me one. They're different. Give me one thing that you have said to a woman that made her make that statement. Give me one thing. Hello? Give me one thing.
I want to answer, but you're going to interrupt.
I promise you I won't interrupt. No, you just give me the answer. What are you saying to her?
I'm not saying anything.
Sir, you just said that you say something to her to make her say that you're confident, arrogant, and conceited. You said that you say something to her.
I talk about myself.
Okay, what do you say about yourself?
I'm good looking. I'm smooth. I'm mature. I understand. Because I'm feeling you, right? I'm like,
Is he serious? Wait. Am I on punked? Hold on. Am I on punked? Is he trolling? Are you serious?
There's a camera there. There's a camera here.
Wait. Are you wait. You're telling me that you talk to women that way?
You said what? You're breaking up.
You say you that's how you talk to women?
No.
Sir, I gotta remove, dog, please, I don't have much time. You're wasting my time. If you're that guy, then why are you calling me?
Because I have some deeper questions past this.
All right, what is your deep question? What is your deep question? Guy, men please don't sound like a girl. What is your deep question?
Okay. I guess it wasn't really a question. It's more.
Sir, what is your deep question? I'm going to ask you one, dog. I've asked you 2 times. I'm going to ask you one more time, and then I'm going to hang this fucking phone up because you're wasting my time.
Hey, it's cool.
What is your question? What is your question?
No, I don't want to waste your time.
Sir, what is your question? No, I know you. I'm going to block you and kick you out the room. You better ask your question now, because I'm going to block you, kick you out the room.
I have no question.
Okay.
At the moment.
Sir, you know you don't ever come back, okay? This is not for you, okay? Don't ever come back. Okay? This is not for you, okay?
Hey, don't block me, please.
No, I'm about
I'm gonna call another day.
I am about to, no, sir. I'm about to block you because I'm doing you a favor. This is not for you. Okay? So you need to find the red pill or
Would
manuscript.
I still have access to the game?
Sir,
like online?
Sir, dog, this is not for you. This is not for you. Do you understand me?
All right.
So
well, enjoy your day.
No, my day is great. No, sir. Sir, please. Go get some help. There's something fucking wrong with you. And I don't want a woman to dog walk you because you're not that guy. You don't know how to talk to a woman. You don't even know how to seduce a woman because you're saying you're all these things. How do you seduce a woman, sir? How? How? It's not an answer. Come on. You're supposed to be this guy. Do you see how you're a fucking liar?
No, I'm just trying. I'm just respecting you and your show.
No, sir. You're not a part of the show, dog. Don't come back. Don't come back. This is not for you, man. And I'm not being a mean person to this young man. Gentlemen, that guy is, there's something wrong and broken in that guy, and he should not be here. So let me remove him from this place. But guys, I got a question right here real quick. Let's get to this real quick. He says, how do you communicate to a woman you don't play games and beat around the bush? You end up being kept around and being used. How do you communicate to a woman that you don't play games? But 9195, you are a liar. Sir, it's all, I understand the question, but you are a liar. You don't have to communicate. You don't beat around the bush. A woman already knows a man that doesn't play games. You don't have to wear a mask. I don't understand. Sir, the problem is, and you know why I hate these questions, guys? You know why I hate this question most of all? It's not the fact that you're asking the question. The reason I hate this question is because I got to say something and blow a woman's head up because you're forcing me to put and hype a woman up because of your question. Sir, the only reason you are being used is because you are a liar and a manipulator. And the only reason they're fucking with you, not give you any ass, is because you're a liar and you are a manipulator, okay? All right? And before I kick this person out, I'd like to educate those that pop in that don't understand something, okay? Let me explain something to you. And sometimes you got to learn how to listen, whatever your name is. The guy said that I have confidence. The guy says women are after me. The guy says I'm the man. Then all of a sudden, what, do you want to mommy this motherfucker? I gave him several times, and if you pay attention and listen to the room, I told him to stop lying. Okay? All right? Okay? And if you don't like it, then leave. All right? Because I didn't treat that guy wrong. You say, what's wrong with me? The guy sat here and listen, everybody listen to the show real quick. All you young men out here, I appreciate all you younger men. And you want to know why I was tough on that young man? Because it's not fair for you guys for somebody to act like he's more or better than you. And you know how you were in elementary school. It was always that one motherfucker. You know, when Miss Crabtree said to you, okay, guys, what is 3 + 3? Oh, 6. It is 6. And y'all like, what the fuck? Why is he giving the answer? That's who he was. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's always that one motherfucker. Every guy in this room knows what I'm talking about. There's always that one guy that thinks he's better than everybody. And nobody's better than anybody in this room. But I do not like someone coming in here and acting like he's better than these young men in this room. Because I appreciate all you guys in this room, okay? All right. So this thing is, are men here looking for a girlfriend? No. Young man, every man is looking for what they're looking for, okay? What I am trying to teach them is something that people don't teach on YouTube or Manospheres or Red Pills. What I'm saying is, I am trying to show young men, instead of looking for wives, girlfriends, and ass, to look in the mirror and realize by having a standard, you don't have to buy her dinners. You don't have to buy her drinks. You don't have to manipulate her. You don't have to lie to her. You don't have to beat around the bush. You don't have when you learn who you are and how you operate. That's what this is about. I'm here to help young men, but every man has their own question. But I am not here to teach young men that women ain't shit, they're 304s, they're modern. I'm not red pill and manosphere. I teach you manhood. What are the fundamentals of being a student of the game? Cultivate. Well, sir, can you read? Wait, let me see. This is it right. You ever remember Electric Company? Remember they used to have the dots that went boing, 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 boing. Yeah, you just got to listen, see? Become a student of the game, EMS for your pathway. There you go. The answer's right there, okay? Sometimes the answer's right in front of your face. All right? The answer's right in front of your face. But for all you young men out here, okay? So, no, stop. Come on, stop. Yo, man, please listen to me. This is why you're got a lot of mommy in you. You don't know yourself, young man. How can you tell these men on this thing, love yourself, stupid, and your thumbnail tells your story? You don't even like your fucking self. It looks like you got some character of another man's body with his shirt off on your thumbnail. You don't think there's something wrong there? You're telling men to love themselves, but you got a character of a man with his t-shirt off representing you. Come on, man. Don't do that, dude. Don't do that, man. Come on. I just want to say, but anyway, it's all good. This man right here appreciates himself. This person appreciates himself. This person appreciates himself. But look at you. You got a thumbnail of a guy with a sweaty ass chest. Come on, man. Well, no. Wait, hold on. Young lady, let me help you out. 4010. I welcome you here and I appreciate you being here. But let me explain something. In this room, we don't teach guys to love you at all. Forget about love here. There is no love. These men are not going to love you. They're going to learn how to love themselves where you are going to love them. We are going to fall into this thing called respect. We're not Hallmark, We Channel, or Lifetime TV, or a Hallmark card. All that love bullshit is fake. We're not doing that. We're going to be laced in this game. All right? This guy says in the coaching call, what does it mean to empty the cups? We need to write a piece of paper question. We don't need to. Sir, get the coaching, dog, and find out. Come on, dude. Come on, man. Anyway, gentlemen, listen. Got a few more minutes, guys. We're going to wrap this up. But gentlemen, I want to say to you guys out here, wait, let me get this question. I'll answer a few more questions. He asked a question, what is your take on a woman's poly, married 15 years, lives with her husband and says he's never there. It's a situation, a man with standards, which even entertain. Okay, sir, you don't have a, okay. Sir, the first thing you must understand in the illusion that you're in, you're not a motherfucking man. You're not a man, okay? And what does her situation have to do with you? Why are you asking me to, you're not that guy. You're just a Tampax. All she's doing is you don't even see it. Listen to God, y'all don't even see it. He doesn't see it. She's just using your punk ass. All she's doing is using you as a shoulder to cry on because she recognizes you pee sitting down. And why are you entertaining her soap operas? So this is why you're not a man. You're her shoulder. You're her Tampax. And you're her feel-good moment. Look at all the information you're giving me. Isn't it odd that all she's talking about is complaining about somebody and not talking about getting on your dick? Isn't that crazy? Yes, 7247. If you got a question, ask. I will answer the woman's question. But young man, this is why you're losing. Because all she's doing is running game on you. Guys, y'all have to, guys, ask Jimin. As I said before, what do you want to be? Do you want to have slumber parties with her? Do you want to paint your nails and put posters of boys on walls and gossip? And guess what? In the moment you try to get some ass from her, she's going to say, no, 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 we're just friends. Because I can confide in you like you're my girlfriend. And you don't even understand she's running game on you, dog. You are a mark and a sucker, man. Come on, man. This guy says, how should I go about looking at my actions from the past? If I recognize behavior patterns that I'm not proud of, for example, treating people wrong and moving. Well, sir, I don't have the power for giving you a flux capacitor. I think I destroyed it. See, when my kind were leaving planet Man, going to Venus and having an orgy and shit, somehow I took a wrong turn by Mercury and I ended up on this planet. I'm still trying to fly in the flux capacitor. Hey, for all you men out there, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. But sir, what I'm saying is that stop looking at what you did in your past and grow up and just be accountable and learn the game. I'm not saying beat yourself up, but you cannot change your past. And I don't know, again, when you say treating people wrong, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So you call in and explain yourself, I'll help your question, but I don't know what you're talking about, sir. You've got to give me more information. Let's get to this next question right here. I'm just wrapping up these questions. I see loving yourself and having a relationship with yourself as taking loving someone else, but you're always talking about yourself and love yourself. Am I correct moving like that? Sir, if I told you I'm a doctor and you moved and listened to what I'm saying, does that make you a doctor? Sir, you've got to stop writing everything on paper and learn the game. You don't understand that right now in your mind, you have been trained by the reality to think that if you write it down, it's going to come to existence because all you did when you were in high school, junior high school, and elementary school was write things down and study them. This is not school. This is game. You've got to learn who you are. And you are not those 3 fucking people in your thumbnail, which shows that you don't know who you are. I see 3 people standing next to each other with their arms up or some shit like that, looking into an abyss. And you want to talk about loving yourself? Dude, stop trying to be like everybody else and learn yourself, okay? Thank you for the question. Let's see here. Let's get to the next question right here. Let's see here. This person says, no, listen, young man, I'm not trying to be mean, okay? Listen, don't take this the wrong way. Listen, no, listen. What I'm saying to you is that you're going to want to be around a woman and you're going to want to sleep with a woman and you're going to want to flirt with a woman. But if you don't know who you are in the mirror A woman is not going to entertain somebody who dries her pussy up. Here. Somebody who cannot seduce her. Here. Someone who cannot unlock things inside of her. Here. And because you don't know yourself, you don't know how to move around a woman. Here. So please, I'm not trying to be mean to you, because the game is not about these women. And that young lady, if you have a question, a young lady asks you have a question, I got you. But don't be mad at me. I'm just trying to tell you guys, if you're not him, you're going to be treated like them. And you know how they treat them. They will take your food. They will eat up your time. And they ain't going to even open up their legs. And I'm not saying women have to open their legs up. But please don't get mad and stop with the emojis, man. Come on, dude. This guy said, I've dealt with plenty of women. I haven't read the rest. Give me a second.
Oh my God. Oh, man.
Let me read the rest of this. Let me read the rest of this. I've met plenty of women. I've dealt with plenty of women. My issue is I know that, ladies, women are doing this right now. Gentlemen, on the count of three, please put your hand on your forehead. 1, 2, 3. All right, young man. You don't know a woman's general nature because you don't understand women. You don't understand women, sir. All right? You're not, okay. All right, look. Okay, I'm going to be kind to you because I don't want to blow a woman's head up. Ladies, if you ladies can, just real quick, because I'm about to wrap this up. Ladies, please take a moment, go get a piece of ice cream. Go ahead and take a break, ladies. Go ahead and get a piece of chocolate cake. Feed your cat vittles, or you can go ahead and take a moment and cry. Just, ladies, take a break real quick, because I don't want to blow these women. Yeah, man, this is what I fucking hate, man. Because I don't want to blow a woman's head up. Dog, let me explain something to you about women that you don't understand. Worthiness has nothing to do what's between her legs. That's not her nature. A woman needs to find a man that can make her feel seen, heard, and understood. It goes way beyond her ass and her titties. And if you're looking at her nature, because all that red pill rhetoric, then you got it all wrong. You guys think women are mean and cruel and they're deceptive and manipulative, and they're very manipulative. They're not. You have got to get this illusion out of your head because you're not attracting women. Why would a woman want to commit to you when you are not committed to yourself? Let me teach y'all guys something before these women come back from eating that chocolate cake. What I need you guys to do is get your crayons out and write this down, because women don't need to hear this. Hurry up, write this down. Every woman that is in this goddamn room getting some chocolate cake, feeding her cat vittles, or drinking some wine right now, and every woman out this door, caller, let me tell you something. And I am not here to hype them up. They already know that you're a fake, a fraud, and you're a phony. She has met you before because you don't know who you are. And she knows that you're not that guy. And you have the fucking nerve to think that she has to be worthy of you. You are not worthy of yourself. Do you understand women can recognize thirst, desperation in a person that doesn't have any game? Look at your thumbnail.
Hey, Steven, you can't see my face, but what I am trying to tell you is I know the nature. Wait, let me cover. Yeah, I just want to let you know, Steven, that I want to get a woman and I'm worthy of a woman. And I know women. Then how can I find them?
And y'all think I'm trying to be funny. Funny. Oops, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Oops, sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be funny. Look at you, dog. Look at you. Cloaked in somebody else's face. And then you got the nerve to say you want somebody worthy? You don't even fucking like yourself. And you want to know why they're going to be a disappointment? Because your leadership is disappointing. I got to hurt. This is what I hate. This is why I tell women to leave, because I don't want to make this shit about hyping women up. I'm just being dead ass serious. And you know what's disappointing? It's because you don't know how to make that pussy wet when it's time to make that pussy wet. Disappointment. It's when she needs to feel sexy, you don't know how to make her sexy. Disappointment. When she wants to be seduced, you don't know how to seduce her. Disappointment. When you need to elevate her and educate her, you're showing her the world is flat. Disappointment. There is nothing about you that makes her want to do anything with you. You want to know why they are disappointing? Because you are a disappointment. So stop that bullshit. Next question. This wasn't someone I was in. I gotta go to commercial. Commercial break. Commercial.
From the book Grassology. Keep eating grass, you weak bitch, while we eat meat. Grassology Rule 4. If your thinking isn't lined up with your behaviors, you're full of shit. A man doesn't say to himself, I want some ass, and then sits on the sidelines. If you think it, do it. If you think it and don't do it, then you are one weak-ass bitch.
So let me get this straight, everybody. And I want you all to read this because maybe I can't articulate things because at 57 years old, I'm an old withered man. I'm 57, so I'm old and withered, and maybe my eyes aren't working. They're not working right. But I want us to read this. Now, no, maybe it's me. Guys, maybe it's me. hey, maybe it's me, man. It's me. Let us read this together. This motherfucker here said, what is your take on a woman? She's married, lives with her husband, but tells him that he's never there. Is that a situation a man with standards should even entertain? Now, okay, so are we all on the same page, everybody? Gentlemen, this is why the aliens don't attack us. I just want to let you know, this is why the aliens do not attack us. This is why they float in the air and they be like, hey, there's Earth. Let's take it. No. Don't. We already got it. Leave it alone. Man, hold on. Let's look at this shit. And this guy here, now please understand this. He has that question. And then he says, this wasn't someone I was interested in. Hey, young man. Hey, guys, maybe it's me. Maybe because I've been doing this since the late 90s with all the technology on 56K modem. Maybe it's me, guys. Maybe it's me. Maybe because I'm from a different era. I'm from the 1900s and everything, when everything was in black and white. Maybe it's me. But why in the flying fuck are we asking about a woman that we are not trying to fuck? So let me get it straight. You're not trying to take her to Lake Spread Your Ass Cheeks. You're not trying to take her to the corner of your face and the pillow and your ass up in the air. You're asking me a question about a woman that you know nothing about. And you said we hooked up. So, sir, please listen to me. If you hooked up and you tapped that ass and she didn't say, I want more of that dick, but she's talking about her husband, then that means that you didn't hit the bottom. And that means that she said, if I got a choice between you, my fingers, and my dildo, I'm going to choose my dildo. I don't understand. I will move on, sir. Come on, let us continue. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. This guy says, I have a serious question. I got a baby mother with kids, and all she ever does is call when she needs stuff. What does that mean? Okay, sir. That means you need to take your lazy fucking ass to family court and be a responsible adult and get on child support. Guys, let me explain something. Okay, guys, I am your uncle. I'm not trying to tear you down, and please understand this is not to tear you down, young man, but please listen to me. If you have a child with somebody, please take, all right? And as a responsible father, why don't you take care of your fucking kid? And let me explain something to you, and I'm going to help you out here because you don't game it out. So if she has your child and you are on child support, which I don't think you are, but you better get on it, you need to let her know that, listen, even though we're not together in a relationship, we are parents, and it is our job to help our child. So what you need to do is don't look at what you're giving as far as child support. Make sure the baby has extra diapers and extra formula and extra socks and cover with extra blankets and more bottles. Be a fucking father, man. What it means is that you need to be a fucking man and take care of your goddamn responsibility. A woman should not have to call you and say there's something wrong with your kid. You are supposed to call her and say, does he or she need anything outside of the child support that I'm giving you? Because your child is your legacy, motherfucker. And if you don't take care of your legacy, that kid is going to end up like you, a person that doesn't know how to handle being a father. What it means is that you've got to get to the family court, get on child support, and take care of your responsibility. Good fucking God. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. All right. Maybe it's me. I'm not bitter and mean, okay? I'm just saying, I want you guys, listen, I'm gonna help you guys out. If you have a child, okay, I'm gonna give you some game real quick. If you have a child, game it out. If you have a child and you are on child support, I'm gonna teach you something that nobody teaches in this game. Check it out. All right? I'm gonna use a woman because I see some of you, a young lady. I'm gonna use you. You up. I always pick women. You up. Let's say you my baby mama. And we have a child, and our child is in 3rd grade, and you on child support still. Let me explain what you do to this woman right here. She was my baby mama. She's not. The way you game it up is you checking on her, not checking in on her to see if there's anything that you need for the child. And not only see what you need for the child, but when I pick him or her up, I'm gonna let you know that, listen, I know you're missing him or her. And I know you want to see them. And I know it's hard letting your baby go. But listen, this is what I'm going to do. Whenever you want to talk to him or her, just let me know. See, guys, that's where y'all fuck up. See, y'all got to work with this shit. I'm showing you something. So if she's missing, so that means, look, check it out. This, if she's my baby mama, I'll say, check this out. Before I put him or her to bed, I'm going to make sure they call you on video to tell you about their day, because I know you're wondering. See, that's game right there. And if you ever miss him or her and you want to see him or her, just call and I'll let you talk to them. That's how you work with the woman. And when summer hits, this is the plan. When I have him or her and they're in the 3rd grade going into the 4th grade, I'm gonna go to the teacher supply store, because I'm not gonna let them feel well. I'm not gonna let the child pin us against each other. We're a working team here. So that means that if they're in trouble over at your house, they're in trouble at my house. We're gonna work together here. And that also means that they're not gonna just have fun at my house. They're gonna do work, they're gonna have chores, and they're gonna have homework to do to move them to the 4th grade. So I'm just showing you how it works when you have children. But a woman should never have to ask a grown man that she needs something. Take care of your fucking kid. Let me keep going, guys. We spin game. Let's keep going. She says, I share an apartment with somebody I'm not in a relationship with. We mess around or sleep in some room at some time to time, also for a friend. Would it be disrespectful? No, wait, watch this. 7247. Here you go. Guys, I love this. Guys, you know I help the ladies out. Here you go. Oh, no, that was all. Let me put the music on. Let me put the music on. Now, let's say we were roommates. And some nights you knock on my door. And some nights I knock on your door. And some nights I hit it in the kitchen. I hit it in the bedroom, the living room, and the hallway. But we're roommates. I'm going to say, hey, check it out, baby girl. Look. Listen. Now watch this, guys. Because I'm about to answer a question. Hey, guys, it's game here. Guys, soak it up. 7247, baby girl, check it out. Man, that nasty shit you did the other day with me, ooh, you just, my God. They can write stories about the way you was popping that pussy. Man, girl, you really know how to work those hips. Hey, you got someone coming over? Cool. Hey, look at this. Look. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of your way. Cause look. If he gonna get some of that pussy, it's cool. Hey, look. I'm gonna get out the way. Hey, do you need me to hey, just let them know that you got a roommate and hey, we're friends. We're not doing anything. It's cool. I'm not gonna mess up what you have. But I'm gonna let you know something. When I got that woman coming over, don't you get mad when I get that pussy coming over to my place. Because the way I'm going to fuck her, hey, don't get mad and angry. We're going to have an understanding. We're roommates. And if you got a guy, hey, baby girl, hey, is he an ass man or a titty man? I want to help you out. Okay? And I want y'all guys to understand something, okay? When she's talking to me, it's the conversation we're gonna have. See, it's not gonna be, hey, tell me about this guy. And she's gonna be like,
oh my gosh, you don't know about Josh. He's a wonderful person and he's got a personality and he's.
no, I'm gonna show you the conversation. No disrespect, I'm just telling you. It's the conversation. Hey, can you watch your teeth, please? Now, tell me about Josh.
Well, Josh has a nice personality and he's a really sweet person.
Baby, wait. Slow down. I told you don't use your teeth. Now listen, how long have you been seeing that guy? You know, I am so glad that you got a guy that you're happy to be with. Hey, what do y'all plan on doing?
Well, you're not gonna believe this, but Josh is gonna take me out to dinner.
Wow. You know what? I hear Chez Francois. You know what? Hey, are you gonna get lobster? Well, it's gonna be. I think that is cool. Well, you know what? Baby, watch the ball. Baby, watch out. Stop, girl, stop. Listen, we are not gonna have this problem. Now, hey, do you want me to be around? Because I don't want Josh to be jealous.
Well, I don't really know what's but he might be a little insecure with you being around. So I would appreciate it if you could, just not be there.
Baby. Hey, baby, I got you covered. You know, there's a movie I want to go watch and everything. You know what? I got you. You know what? It's all good, baby girl. Hey, wait. I told you, watch the teeth. But we're going to have an understanding. See, y'all laughing. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Y'all think I'm laughing. Y'all think I'm trying to be funny. I'm dead serious. Hey, 7247. If we're roommates and he's coming over, come on over. Hey, I would love to know about this man. I mean, we can, what does he do for a living?
Oh, he has a lot of things to do for a living and everything. He's such a sweet guy and everything. Stephen, I told you, don't put it that deep in. It chokes me sometimes, Stephen.
And that's how you do it. So it's not disrespectful. It's just a conversation. I know y'all guys think that I'm joking. That's the conversation, baby girl. That's how we're gonna talk. We're gonna have an understanding. And we had that conversation. And that's the conversation you need to have with him. There you go. It's all good. See, guys, y'all can't say I'm mean. I'm telling you, man, I'm that guy. Appreciate 180 likes. I'm getting some of these other questions. All right. Let's see here. He says my ex left me 7 months ago over text 4 years and been chasing ever since. She won't give me in person talk for closure. 2260, charge it to the game and close it, man. Listen, gentlemen, look, never let a woman hold things over your head. If she is not honoring you as a man, go and charge it to the game and let her go, man. Listen, remember 2260. Again, if you knew how to beat that pussy up and make her purr, you wouldn't be worried about your ex. She'll be telling me about her man. So you got to understand that, man, you got to let her go, dog. You got to let her go. All right? You got to let her know. Okay? He says, ignores me. I don't know what to do anymore. Okay, young man, leave her alone. Leave her alone. She doesn't like you. Stop harassing her. Gentlemen, y'all have got to stop harassing women. Look, 2260, I understand you want to be with her. Leave her alone. She doesn't like you anymore. You're not that guy, okay? So just leave her alone. Honor, okay, when a woman, you honor what you had and you let her know that I'm not going to mess up your life. Hey, I hope you find what you're looking for. That's it. But if you're running behind her, man, that's too insecure. That's too insecure, too needy, man. We can't do that, okay? I just want to let you guys know that, okay? No, what do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What? No, wait a second. Wait. Hold on, fellas. Let me talk to these ladies right here. Hold up. Wait a second. How dare you women judge me? Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. What did I say that was nasty? What did I say that was nasty? What did I say? Wait. Hold on. I'm not gonna let these women slide on that shit. She said, I share an apartment with somebody I'm not in a relationship with, but we mess around, okay? And sleep in the same room from time to time. So if they're doing that and she wants to bring another person over, then why not have that conversation? Now, the right conversation, hold on, Lady Sam, I want to educate you on the right conversation. See, it's the right conversation. Hold on, hey guys, let me play the music real quick to show y'all the right conversation to have. Let me bring the music up. Here we go. The music's on and every shit. Right, the music's on, right? Music on, right? All right. And you know, you chilling. She doing her thing and all this other stuff. And you know, she wants to talk about another guy coming over. You know, I'm having another guy come over and everything. That's the wrong conversation to have. Because after we get done talking about what we just got done talking about, Lady Sam, the next conversation is, hey, you know what? 7210, whatever the number is. I'm sorry, no disrespect. That I just want to, there's, you know what? There's something on my mind.
Stephen, what's on your mind, Stephen? You can talk. Stephen, stop it. What do you want to know, Stephen?
I hear you got a girlfriend named Lady Sam. You know Lady Sam. You know your friend Lady Sam. You know that one? Yeah.
Oh, you mean my friend Lady Sam? Oh, I really like her. She's really a cool person. She's really a good friend.
When's the last time that you and her talked in a special way? You know what? I got an idea. Why don't you have her come over and maybe you, me, and her can have a special conversation? Why not? Why not? Gentlemen, anything goes. And I'll give you one more. I'll give you guys one more because I'm in a good mood. I'm going to give you one more. Oh, damn. Hey, wait, stop. What? Hey, stop. Okay. Wait, slow down. You're going too fast. Hey. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, Stephen, you can ask me anything you want. What would you want to know, Stephen?
Hey, you know what I was thinking? Now that you brought up that other guy and everything, and I think that's cool and everything, but you want to know, oh shit, I'm dying. Hold on. God damn it. But you know I was thinking and everything. I know you have a bunch of girlfriends who haven't been digged down lately. You know what I mean? Right? So you know I was thinking that whenever your girlfriends need some dick, why don't you just send them my way? I mean, let's have an understanding. We always gonna fuck. But you know what? Sometimes your girlfriends need that dick. So why don't you use me, okay?
Wow, Steven, that's a good idea. I never thought about it like that. But Steve...
No. Don't talk. Don't talk. Just listen. Yeah, I was thinking. Now, you know what? I know your friend Sarah and everything. I know she just broke up with her man and you told me she was crying. Why don't you tell her to come over so I can tap that ass? And your girlfriend Daphne, you know what? She's kind of lonely and everything. And I know you tell her I could be her dildo. Guys, y'all think I'm joking. Y'all guys think I'm joking. I'm dead serious. But let me continue real quick. But I got to answer a few of these questions, guys. Y'all think I'm joking, man. Answer some of these questions and stuff. Yeah, y'all think I'm playing around. Let me lace y'all with this game. Hold on, let's keep going. If a woman asks a question, I'm going to answer the question. Let's see here. Okay, sir. Okay, 5471. Okay. 5471. First off, I'm not your bro. Second off, I know more about what I know what you're fucking saying. Okay. You don't like yourselves when you lie to women, dumbass. You don't like yourself when you have to manipulate a woman. You don't like yourself when you have to deceive a woman. You don't like yourself when you play games with a woman. You don't like yourself when you beat around a bush with a woman. So what the fuck are you talking about? And don't give me this, don't like them. Boy, please, sir, please, let me tell you something. Please shut the fuck up. Okay? There's not two sides to you. Stop that shit. Stop acting effeminate in this masculine area. Stop that shit. My God, man, what the fuck are we talking about, man? I just saw that. I see y'all. Y'all took care of that. Let me continue. Let me see. Let me get a few more. Left the X 7 months. I just want to make sure I got everybody's question. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I don't know why these guys need clothes. Yeah, you, hey. Hey, anytime. You're welcome. Hey, you are totally welcome. Now look, 7247. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to teach you women something that you need to do. All right, listen, ladies. If he has not told you 7247 that all we're doing is fucking, you have got to tell him what is, because if you don't, he's going to be jealous and heartbroken. 7247. Beyond, I don't know your situation, but what I'm saying to you, you better tell him that he is not the only dick you're riding. Because if you don't tell him that, he's going to get jealous. So it is because I'm sure he didn't tell you that. Because you wouldn't be asking me this question because he would have had that conversation. So what I'm saying to you, very important that you tell him that, look, we're just fucking, okay? 7247, I'm dead serious. Just tell him we're fucking, okay? Just tell him we're fucking. Because look, guys, listen to me. If you're getting in-house pussy, sometimes you think you're in a relationship. And then you get around your fucking friends and be like, yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm giving her my cock and everything, and we're having sex and everything, and we're kind of freaking fucking in the bedroom, man, and or whatever, however you talk to your guys. I don't know how to fucking tell you guys, but I'm saying, man, you're not in a relationship. So, young lady, it is very important before you bring another man in there, you got to make sure y'all are not in a relationship. You got to tell him that, okay? At what point does dating multiple women stop being abundance and start becoming? Well, here's the thing, young man. I don't listen. I tell a lot of young men out here. Most guys just need to find one woman, but they need to find themselves first. You don't need to date a multiple women if you don't. It's just sometimes that a lot of women want to date you. So this is up to you, young man. Whatever you want to do, how you want to do it. Okay, just remember that. Okay, this is not about depth or accountability for them or the relationship. It's actually the accountability for you. Okay, okay, all right, all right. Let's see here. Do your role play about Joshua again while having a conversation. No, I'm not. What are you talking about? I don't even know what are you talking. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, all right. What is that? Andy? Wait, I hope y'all removed Andy. God, Andy, we need to put you in timeout. Let's see here. What else we got here? Okay. All right. So, yeah, I don't know the thing about what role play with Joshua. I don't know what the role play is. Maybe she's cracking the fuck up. I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about. But gentlemen, we're gonna wrap this up. Listen, as I say to you guys, about to wrap this up. I'm saying to you guys, we kind of went long today, but we want to holler at you guys. But I say for all you young men out here that at the end of the day, one thought, one mind, one way, gentlemen. This is not about one woman or a million women or anything like that. I'm just trying to get you young men to connect with yourself, care about yourself, and have an understanding. Man, dog, man, I watched that shit at 4 a.m. I watched it at 4 a.m. this morning. I've only got a few hours of sleep, but I watched it at 4 a.m. I love it. I really, really enjoyed it. I'm a geek, guys. Guys, please understand, I'm a geek. I'm not a nerd. I'm a geek. And it was an awesome. It was really good. It was really good. And I really appreciate it. And like I said, T-Dog, no disrespect on the conversation we had. I don't want you to say they're for the streets, okay? I don't want you to say they're for the streets. I just want you to realize that women are allowed to be women. And just because I'm 54 years old doesn't mean that's past my bedtime. Fuck, man. Anyway, back to you. There are going to be mean women in this room. Don't mind these women. But what I'm saying to you, young man, is that as long as you're here, you can ask anything you want. You can ask me about text messages, video messages, and anything like that, and I got you covered. Because what my job is to show you the depth and range that you can have, even past 4 a.m. with this person is saying right here, fucking women and shit. But yeah, man, this is why I always say for all you guys out here, please soak up the game and understand your value and your worth. And understand that, listen, we've got to wrap this up, gentlemen, where we talked about the most important thing is we've got to stop the illusion of a woman and what we think a woman is to us. Allow a woman to be what she is and then appreciate what she is to us versus giving her, stop that right there, instead of doing the things that we're doing, gentlemen. That's what the game is all about for all you young men out here. And as long as you have an understanding and appreciate who you are, what you are, why you are to yourselves, you're not going to have the problems. You're not going to have problems with women. And we just got to stop looking at women in a certain way and assuming that they have to do certain things for us. That's what we're saying to all you guys out here. Guys, so if you need to get as, yeah. And no, you don't, hey, Films, I appreciate that, brother. And like I say, man, this is not, no, no. It's today is a slushy day. It's a slushy day. So I'm on my slushy right now. No, on my slushy. But back to you, young man. Is that what I'm saying to you, man? Is that, listen, whether you want 5 or you want 1, this is what the show is about. But regardless if you want 5 or 1, I want you to be the one. I want her to feel your depth, and I want her to feel your range, and I want her to feel your presence when you're not around, okay? For all you men out there, that's what we want from you guys out here, okay? But I do appreciate all you young men out there, all you guys out there, okay? But like I said before, to wrap this up, because I want you to wrap up, is there is I think for many of you guys out here, and I shouldn't have gone this long, but you know, we flowing and we kicking it. But I do want to say for you young men out here, you're not the problem. Women are not the problem. It's just what we're doing when we get around women, okay? I don't want you to suffer from any of the mistakes, because you're not a mistake. You just made a bad move by creating something, okay? Just because a woman can make you feel good doesn't mean she is good, okay? You've got to learn those types of connections, okay? And that's what I'm saying for you guys out here, okay? This is not about getting mad or being mean at women, okay? But I'm just saying that women were meant for real men and not children, okay? That's what I'm saying, you guys, okay? So we've got to stop the illusion, accept her for what she is, and allow her to show you the patterns, okay? Sit back, observe. And the moment her patterns break your standard, go. Don't explain. Don't argue. Don't try to fix. Don't pout. Don't get mad. Don't get jealous. Don't ask a woman to change. Listen. It is an honor for her to be chosen by you. And it is that way that you guys have to move on, okay? And this is why it is never about attraction. There's nothing wrong with being attracted to what you see. It is about alignment. You need to be in alignment to push her out of alignment. And I just want you to have the direction. I want you to have your throne. I want you to have your empire, and you guys got it. Even at 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay? So guys, I appreciate yourselves. Please appreciate you. Hey, where's Dougie at? Dougie Fresh, let's holler at him, guys. Guys, we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning at 12 noon. 12 noon tomorrow morning. Guys, I'm gonna let Dougie roll us out. We'll see y'all later, man. Fuck with your boy. Oh, sorry. Now we
what's up, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh. And I want you to know, without a shadow of a doubt, this is what it's all about. You're listening to the manmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams, as we go a little something like this. Hit it.
What up, though? It's your boy, Paige Kennedy. You already know what it is. And you're listening to the manmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
What's up? This is T.O. and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
This is the Shark Damon John, and you're listening to themanmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.